honky.
How does it feel to treat me like you do when you've laid your hands upon me and told me who you are?
Make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger more than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Never over. Never over. Never over. Work it harder.
Kumite. Kumite.
What you say?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
I feel like shit.
Monday, happy days. Wednesday, happy days. It's just one of those happy days. Weekend comes, let's not go home. It's just one of those days where you don't wanna wake up. Everything is everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet,
Just knock it off, you scumbucket.
it's just one of those days.
Oh, good for you.
It's just one of those
losing my cool.
It's all about happy days. It's just one of those happy days. It's just one of those happy days. Ready to rescue you. These days. I feel like shit. My suggestion is keep your distance. Right now I'm dangerous. Right now I'm dangerous.
Something's happening to the bomb.
My day keeps going this way and this way. I'm gonna pop you one so you'll stop playing games. Give me something great. Give me something great. I hope you know I like a chainsaw. A chainsaw. A motherfucking chainsaw.
What?
So come and get it.
Oh yeah!
Howdy! Preemptive. Beat you to saying anything.
Good afternoon, everybody. You're watching the Kumite, the best show on the internet,
On the whole internet?
Goddamn,
the
I don't know about
entire
that.
internet.
There's porn on the internet, you know that, right?
Yeah, but this is better.
I'm gonna
Oh.
have to say I like all of the porn I like more than this. Like,
There's a
by-
lot of shows on the internet, though. It's... I'm... Technically, we're wholesome if you compare us to porn, sure.
Yeah, but I like porn more than this.
I don't know. There's a couple people that we're going to talk about that definitely got fucked. Just not in that kind of
Wow.
way.
Zing!
She's,
Zing zing.
she's already going. It didn't take very long at all. Okay.
Hi,
Marino!
Marino.
Jesus. Okay.
Marino makes my world go round.
You remember when it didn't that one time? She just wouldn't say it all day.
I do remember the
The
time she was mad at
heartache.
Marino.
The heartache was too much. Halsey News Network for 10 says, glad to find out you are still around, lol.
Oh, God.
What's
Yeah,
up?
everybody else died, not me.
Yeah. Can't kill us.
By the
Look.
way, Killing Joke said it's Tony time.
Tony
There may have
time.
Tony
been a,
time.
I want to rename to Tony and make this kind of like a mafia gimmick. Eat spaghetti while we do the show. Yeah.
Nice.
The whole time we're gonna start doing the show out of a nice little Italian place.
That reminds me,
There you go.
when sending y'all's packages, I nearly drew stupid shit all over them, like Tonki all over Tonka's, and I was gonna draw a big forehead on Blossoms.
Wow.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I
That's
was
pretty
thinking
fucked up.
about it.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's I've been thinking about this because I felt bad that Vamp didn't get anything, but then I sent her something on her birthday, so she's taken care of. So
But you,
yeah,
you didn't
we're-
send anything to
I'm-
Akujin.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I should get Akujin. I don't know yet because all I can think of when I think of Akujin is I told Blossom this. I think of Warframe and I think of Slipknot. That is basically his
You're
entire
gonna
life.
send him some microtransaction money? Is that what you're gonna do?
I
send him a
have to
Slipknot
send him
album?
like I have to send him like a special like signed by Slipknot Warframe microtransaction money or something. I don't know how that'll work.
Microtransaction money.
Get Slipknot to send him some Warframe money. And they'll play Warframe with you. Wow. See,
Yeah,
I
once
literally
once he
don't know
got
anything about
busted
you.
and got that all, like he got banned from the game, but he paid all that money to get unbanned from the game and then quit playing.
You think?
Maybe
Do
you
think
shouldn't
that
have bought
maybe-
black market money for a game. You did it. Good job.
Wow. Well,
Good job.
speaking of money, we have a super chat from the BTK that says, "Oi, oi, Tonka, live like 3 hours from you now. Should meet for ramen and ice cream bars one of these weekends. That sounds like a fun time."
3 hours from where I am, or 3 hours from where people say I am?
Yeah, exactly. And Hey Man, Nice Shot for 5 says, "Hello all, to whom it may concern, I survived a trip to stately Joke Manor, and I didn't hate it. Wu-Tang!"
He didn't hate it. That's good. He made it back. I'm glad. Very glad. Billy threw a pair too. I was told that Billy and Joseph threw pairs because they're evil. That
You
is
throw
the thing that
tomatoes?
happened.
Are there tomatoes in the emojis?
It's a way of throwing things.
There are worse things to be thrown.
Are there worse things to be thrown?
Under a bus.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Under a bus. That's a fucking shame. You know, out of all the things we've seen in the past like week or so, we haven't seen anybody thrown under a bus.
That's the one thing that hasn't happened yet. But I am loving these emojis that are vomiting. You guys are sending in.
There's
Those are
lots of vomiting
they're
emojis.
fucking good.
That
See,
one's
that's pretty much the top story for today. We start with that story, and we build into a hell of an odyssey. All right, because
Jesus,
things were supposed to go totally different. Now, last time you guys talked to us, we were sitting here with some guy who was smacked out of his gourd, and he couldn't understand that people were telling him to go away for like 2 or 3 hours. He couldn't fathom that people didn't think he was cool. It got worse.
Jesus.
It got way fucking worse. That. Now we thought we'd probably tackled enough of a fucking idiot to where things are gonna be when they talk about what the fuck ever. That's not how it went. The way it ends up going is within like a day and some change. It was midnight Saturday.
and all
and there was-
silent in the house. Not a creature.
Not a
was
creature was stirring.
What?
Not
I
even a
was
mouse.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I didn't say it, but that's really weird.
Inaccurate Full for 2 said, "Woo!" And Crucial Buddy for 2 said, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Really?
Flex said
Oh,
that
yeah?
for like 3 hours. Every time people were like, "Nobody likes you," he's like, "Oh yeah."
Really?
Yeah, nobody liked you, dude. Go away.
Yeah, I had to leave that.
He did
show.
eventually.
I was like, yeah, this isn't going anywhere. And I got shit to do. But I tried. I don't. You guys deserve trophies for putting up with them that long.
I do
Iron all the
deserve a
trophies.
trophy.
Yeah.
I don't even
Um,
know who you're talking about.
Also, I think I deserve an apology. You were rudely talking under me when Tonka went to go get his coffee.
Yeah,
Rudely
I
talking under.
yeah, it's
Well
almost
played.
like Tonka purposely kept making pauses so I could say things. And it's almost like he left so I could like
Yeah, and then
Meme on
every
Flex.
single time you would talk under me like a rude hooker.
Yeah, it's almost like you messaged me to like come on, you know? It
Almost
is
like
weird.
that.
By the way, we have our guest in the waiting room. I'm gonna go ahead and drag him in.
Listen to her, so professional and like upbeat today.
Somebody else
She
beat
is
me
so
to it.
fuking
What the
high
fuck?
about how this went.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
this
high
is
at all,
this is a
actually.
fuck. Yeah, I'm not even stoned, guys. Like, believe it or not, like sober. I just worked, so I'm.
She is so
not-
proud of the head she threw on a pike.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, guys, it's Alf. Everybody say hi, Alf.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Alf? Did you
I'm
have a
right.
good weekend?
Yeah, I had a good time. It was a good 4th of July. What about you guys?
Well, on the American end of things, it was a good 4th of July, but this all began with one more Brit taking one more L from America.
Fuck.
For some reason, Cog thought that he wanted to do a 4th of July stream. And when he was going to do it, he was going to take a shot. Every time somebody donated for him to take a shot. Now, this is a hell of a plan for somebody who knows how to drink. But this man cannot hold his liquor.
No.
He is
Yes.
he was teenage white girl wasted.
That's
And
a
with
bad
it-
kind of wasted.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
with it-
can me and Cog have like a what do you call it? Like a second battle?
A
where me and him
teetotal
just drink?
off.
You're gonna have a drinking battle with Cog?
Yeah, because he absolutely fucked me up the last time I was on his I need to just
You know you can nuke him with that. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I could easily outdrink him. That's fucking simple. I can drink, he can't.
I think I could outdrink him, and I'm not even a fucking drinker. And I'm a white girl. So
That. He how many shots did he get? Does anybody know how many shots he got in before shit hit the fan?
I think he drank a whole bottle of vodka. No?
Drank a whole bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I think he did a thing like for everybody who donated, he drank a shot, and people just kept donating because they just wanted to see him get drunk and puke all over himself.
Well, he made $100.
Yeah, and he made $100.
And then YouTube takes 30%, and then you also have where he bought the bottle of liquor. By the end of this, he made like a $20 profit.
Yeah, he didn't make much on it.
How fast did he drink it?
That I don't know. I caught it.
It was about an hour.
Close to the end.
Bottle of vodka in an hour.
What I heard, it was about an hour and some change, and he fucked himself.
What made him think that was a good idea? I don't know.
I refuse to believe that he thinks.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
He's
so
very British.
Yeah,
so
he didn't think
basically,
that
I
today.
think what happened is he planned on doing this celebratory 4th of July stream, and he said his viewers paid for
Hey.
this bottle
Sorry, guys.
of no, you're good, of vodka. You said I can't remember what alcohol it was. So they paid
Yes,
for this bottle.
Celebrating America with Russia's finest.
Oh, it's so bad. So he gets to so I think was it every time somebody donated $5 he would take a shot or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
So-
That's the story I've got.
Yeah, like his viewers gave him money to buy this alcohol, and Cog is all about the laughs, guys. Like he just loves to entertain, even if he looks like a fucking hot ass mess. And
Ass mess. That's
yeah.
a great way.
yeah.
It did look like he was shitting out of his face.
Oh,
So he was
fuck,
actually on
he literally
camera for
was.
this then. I don't think I've ever seen his face other than with the bandana weird shtick going
You've
on.
never
yeah.
seen a bigger dork.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
pretty
God.
dorky.
One of the most
He-
ugly, one of the most disappointing, disheartening events in the history of our sport.
He looks like he's on the that Office show. Like he looks like one of those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
He could be an extra by the water cooler. He's that guy.
He gets credited as like random colleague at water cooler. Yeah.
Colleague number 2,
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
bad. It's bad. A whole
our-
bottle of vodka, that's what it took to get him to vomit, right?
Are we gonna show the thing?
There's
the
a gif
video?
of him going Wimbly Bimbly in front of a bag.
I'd
Really?
do a shot for $5.
Yeah, like
I
you
wouldn't
you
drink a
can't
bottle.
see him like the whole time he's doing this. You can't see it because
the
he's
pop
behind his
filter.
pop filter. Yeah, I've
Mhm.
never been so grateful for a pop filter either.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was just a big sensor bar in the middle of the screen, pretty much,
Yep.
that stopped you from being able to see it getting real bad. But you
I've-
just see Cog with his face in a black bag swinging around in a circle for 9 minutes,
I've not
like
seen
a
this.
horse with the feed.
I've not seen this.
You never saw it?
No.
Oh my god.
Heard of it. I
Um,
haven't seen it.
I watched Devin review it on his Twitch.
I have a 9-minute clip that I can't post it on here. It won't let. Maybe
Get
I'll
that from him.
put it on my YouTube or something.
The Killing Joke for Two says, "I saw Cog's face. Sad trombone."
It was. It
Is
was
that
the saddest.
wah, wah, wah? Is that the sad
Yeah.
one?
I think.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, so Cog, you know, the entertainer that he is, thought that it would be a great idea to get drunk on stream and just fucking power puke all over
Yeah.
himself.
Power
a little
puke.
black bag.
And in a black
And on
bag.
himself, yeah.
It's also worth mentioning he ruined his shirt that he's had since he was in high school or some shit. It was a tiny button-up shirt he's wearing where all the buttons are fucked. Like it looks like you know when a girl has giant chest going on and she wears a shirt that's too tight and the buttons are all battling to stay closed, you know, like Larry has going on all the time. That's what's happening. But he's a guy. So it looks really bad. Oh, Halsey35 say, here you go, get yourself a bottle of Colt 45 BLM. Blossom, do you have Colt 45 in Canada?
Yeah, I've had Colt 45.
Oh, you've had Colt 45?
Yep.
Oh.
You've had one. Okay.
I've tasted it. I think I was
Okay.
like fucking 15 or 14 when I first tried Colt 45.
Was it Billy D.
Jesus.
Williams that handed it to
My
you?
aunt was like, try this. And I was like, all right. I was like, ew. What is this? But yeah, it's definitely a thing up here.
So, this is the best part of it. During this stream,
Oh,
when Cog finally just dies and grabs the bag, there was this looping clip of a baby hugging the softest looking dog.
Yeah, like a teddy bear of a dog.
That's some shit. The cutest dog you've ever seen.
yeah. It looks like a cross between a teddy bear and a dog.
And a
It's
carpet. It looks like a
yeah.
cross between a teddy bear and a carpet.
It does. It really does.
It doesn't even look real. Are you sure that dog's real?
Yep.
Yeah, it was real. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
moving in the actual video clip.
It's an actual breed of dog. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a weird name, but its fur grows like that.
Mhm.
It's got like dreadlocks. It's pretty cool.
Dreadlock fur. Well, it looks
Yeah.
fucking adorable. The baby is adorable. This adorable clip. And then this fucking goofy motherfucker. 3 hours northwest of Pro South. I think I'm like an hour northeast of there. So still, it'd be like 4 hours. So that ain't that bad.
I'm about 20 minutes north-south, pro-south.
Ah, obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm actually just down the street, so I expect to be invited to this ramen ice cream sandwich hangout sesh.
I haven't seen BTK around in a while. It's nice seeing yeah, whatever. I forget what to call BTK. Whatever you are. I'm trying to be nice.
Call BTK,
Oh, there's the
BTK.
shirts.
BTK. Haven't seen you in a while, BTK.
My favorite thing was listening to Akujin speak to BTK about that. That was one of the best things ever.
Was
So
it
good.
Really?
It was. But yeah, Cog is he looked rough
Yeah.
on this day.
So
Yeah,
did the
that's-
shirt.
Yeah,
Took a
Man,
beating.
that shirt
look at
took
that
a
shirt.
shit kicking.
Look at the way he slumped on the chair, like he's all defeated with the shirt.
Defeated.
Like, oh,
You leave that
Defeated
shirt
by the
alone.
liquor.
That shirt
I'm
had
just
a
now looking
nerve.
at the buttons and how they're just clinging.
yeah, holding on for dear life.
For dear life. This shirt held on. Look at the buttons on this shirt. It's just like, don't let go.
Don't
let
for
go.
dear life.
Oh my god.
It's the fucking worst.
And the
If I were one
nasty
of those
things,
buttons, I'd be like, bye.
Yeah, I'm out of
Get
here.
away from the puke.
Yeah, his shirt's the puke is apparently the same color as Dookie. It was bad. It was bad.
That
Like
was
his
a
shirt
hell of a
looks like it
picture.
has shit stains on it.
Yeah, he
This
shit
looks
out his
something out of a
mouth.
cartoon. This is this is what I expect to see, like whenever they draw just like the average slob on a couch to look like.
Yeah. This is what I expect when
Cartoon
Ralph
character.
goes on cam. You know,
Yeah.
Yes, right.
you don't expect this from Cog.
Uh,
You know,
Is
Cog's
this
got to
a-
keep up the pretentious of, I'm cognitive thought, because that redundant fucking name makes you sound smart. But he thinks he's really smart, he's a big brain over here. He talks about issues.
Schmurr.
You have a shit-stained shirt, sir. Fuck. That's almost a tongue twister. Somebody say shit-stained shirt, sir. Say that 3 times
Shit
fast.
stained shirt, sir.
Shit stained shirt, sir. Shit stained shirt, sir. Shit
Shit
stained shirt,
stained
sir.
shirt, sir.
Fucking Blossom just here.
Here's the good Christian shirt before he defiled it with his
Oh,
wickedness
look at him.
and vomit.
The good Christian shirt.
Oh my
It's
god.
just
Oh my!
sitting
Look
here.
at how smooth he thinks he. God.
Oh my god, that's okay.
What
I
a
had no
putz.
idea that's what Cog looks like.
Yeah,
that's
Look
what he
at
looks
this
like.
What?
putz.
Really? Really? You
Total
see
putz.
this putz before you and you're like, oh, I couldn't imagine Cog look like that. He only sounds like that, acts like that.
He only sounds
Yeah.
like that and acts like
Yeah.
that.
No, he just I can't believe I let this guy fuck me up. I feel like such a dickhead.
Fucking
Man.
limp wrist.
This is the guy. I have a face to assign to it now. I feel bad.
This is the guru that tried to make you feel uncool, Alex. There they are. You feel better?
No.
Irate Puffin was a shirt check! Have any of you shit on your
Shirt
shirts today?
What a Chad, am I right?
What a Chad.
I mean, I can't be over here acting like I'm some kind of amazing looking super Chad or anything myself, but this guy is he looks like a scientist from Half-Life. He looks like
You won, Alex. You won a wrestling belt in a wrestling ring. Cog cannot win a drinking contest with himself.
he looks like a video game NPC. He's hilarious.
He
so
does look like an
confused by-
Oblivion character. Yeah.
I'm so confused by the hair. I don't know what's going on with it.
It looks spray painted onto his head.
Yeah, it just does.
It's-
I don't get it. I don't know what it is.
The way
Lego
it
hair.
goes on the right there looks there's something up there. It's going gray.
I know. But he acts like such a hard ass. The fucking starch on that shirt is the hardest thing about him.
Oh. Charlie Dango said, "Who this? This Cog. This is Cog. Well, this is Cog before. This is Cog before he yacked in his shirt.
This is
Yeah.
the poor shirt after.
No.
Still
Oh,
wearing...
you to
That's-
go from before to after.
Yeah.
What is-
Oh.
Unfortunately,
like
that
car
poor shirt
accident.
is still wearing Cog.
Cog's not wearing the shirt, but he's still wearing Cog. That's fucked up.
Hold on. Let me see. How long? Do you guys know how long you could post of a clip on Streamable? Does it have a limit?
What the hell is Dreamable?
It's just-
Hashtag Cobb Ralph.
Let me see if I could upload this video so you guys can play it. It's like 9 minutes of him barfing into a bag. I know I have it here somewhere.
He just goes around in a circle. It's like Weebles
Yeah,
wobble,
it's
but they
very
don't fall
funny.
down. That's what happened. He just goes around and around
Oh,
in a
it's hilarious.
circle with his face in a bag. No sense here. Like, this guy goes at everybody over everything ever, and he can't even drink. He talks about manhood. He can't even drink. I don't drink, and I can drink.
That's true. I've
The
seen
thing
you do
is,
it.
though, like, if you can't drink, don't try.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It will fuck you up.
What a fucking dork.
That
I don't know,
poor
like
shirt
again,
didn't
the
ask
pop
for
filter.
this.
Look at how much the pop filter covers there. Be so grateful. Like, you don't notice it while it's happening. You notice he's got his face in the bag. It's not until he sets the bag down that you realize this shit is everywhere. Now, here's the part that makes this important, and I'm glad that Tommy Maurer brought it up. Cog pulled a Thomas Ellington. Not as bad, but still not a good idea. Here's the thing. Thomas Ellington did that shit in private. They recorded it and put it out, made it a big fucking deal. It was a huge deal when Thomas Ellington did it.
Yeah.
So I'm positive that Cog's not going to have a bit of an issue when we talk about it now that it's happened to him. The only difference is that Cog doesn't have a woman to complain about it.
Okay, who put stuff on
I'm
the screen?
sure it's
Akujin?
gonna be hilarious.
It's Akujin.
Yeah, here I got a
He's the
link
guy.
for you. Akujin, if you wanna
Akujin
put
puts
it up.
stuff on the screen.
Yeah, if you wanna put it up on
The
the screen.
Hell
stuff on
yeah.
screen guy.
I also put it on the keyboard sometimes.
Ew, fuck. Blech.
Mrs. Cog.
I just got it.
He looks so cool, doesn't he? He's
Did anybody else notice the super chat donation name, by the way?
Mama Flex.
Always lost on nothing else.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like I've seen that. And our chat even.
That's the person who's
somebody already
always
found
fucking putting numbers in. I would love for
Yeah.
them to show up and talk about that today. That
Yeah.
would be a fun time. But not a big deal. So, the first thing we see here, it's the frame of him. He's beginning to lose control.
Oh yeah. Look at the way his head's tilted there. It's like,
Yeah.
you already know he's
The battle is soon to be lost here.
He's got that things are not alright.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling so well, guys.
Ben C for 5 says Cog looks like an older Bo Blacks. I'm not sure who that insults more.
Yeah.
Bo Blacks or Cog.
Accurate.
I really don't know. But you're not wrong.
Is that some kind of ancient XLR or USB adapter? That's fucking hobo setup. Like that's what you get. He's a hobo. This is what hobos do. Brian threw 2 and said, "Grown man vomits baby poop." Film at 11. Grown man vomits baby poop. I can't. Look at his face. The battle is lost.
Yeah.
He realizes it. Surrender is on the way.
Oh my gosh.
Surrender is on the way. Look at the eye twitching. And then he sees the baby and the dog, and he
There's the
looks
baby and the
down.
dog.
He raises the people's eyebrow.
It's the baby.
He feels it.
Baby
He feels
did
it bubbling.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a baby. Oh, they're so
Oh,
disgusting.
guys. Oh no. Oh my god.
Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up.
He's just gonna hold it. He's just gonna hold it in his mouth.
It's in his mouth right now.
Oh, and then he goes and reaches for the bag.
And this is the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's basically the clip I sent you. You don't even...
This is the next 10 minutes. A
Oh my
man
God, that
wobbling
dog.
with a bag on his face and wiping it on his hand. What are you doing? Stop this.
Dude, get up and go to the bathroom. What are you doing?
Blah.
Oh man.
Blah. Ugh.
This is worse than the
Ew.
guy that drank that crystal
I can
Pepsi.
hear it gush.
Yeah.
In the fucking bag.
God, turn him down.
This is hilarious. This is bad.
No, you need that ASMR, that puke ASMR ambience.
I didn't hear this when Devin was playing it.
You
Oh,
probably
fuck.
muted it.
Look, the baby's having a great time. The dog's
yeah.
having a great time. And then over in the corner of the screen, you have someone having the worst goddamn time. What are you doing? What's going on, bud?
You had a little spaz.
What's the matter?
He's gobbling.
Goes again, there it goes again.
No control over himself.
Did he get bit by a zombie? Is he turning?
I'm glad you brought up, did he get bit by a zombie? We'll get to that. Because, by the way, this isn't the saddest thing that happened this weekend.
I know.
This isn't even the saddest thing.
This is
Fucking headbutting his fucking mic.
Look at that.
What is wrong with him?
And now he's wearing it like a mask. This is the strangest
really easy
Easy to
dance.
vomit. Anybody can vomit. You just put your head over and vomit. Why is he doing that?
Why would you sit there on
Yeah,
camera?
There were people in the chat saying, "Cog, cut the feed."
Cut the feed, you fucking
What are
mark.
Even if you're not gonna cut the
Stop.
feed, why wouldn't you fucking run to the toilet? What is wrong
Yeah,
with you
at
that
least.
you're just gonna sit there
This-
on
yeah.
camera and fucking do this turkey
Yeah.
jerk dance while you barf into a
Well,
bag?
I think
Turkey
he's
jerk.
very drunk and doesn't know what he's doing.
The turkey
But,
jerk.
I mean, you have some sort of cognitive sense to be like, yeah, maybe I should go to the bathroom and puke in a toilet.
Cognitive.
Cognitive-
Well, I guess he does it. He thinks he does.
You should have had a cognitive thought to go to the
Yeah.
toilet.
You know how it is.
You've got to give this shit out your system.
Are you? Don't talk to me from a bag, son.
He's talking to
Don't
from
you
the
talk
puke
to me
bag.
from a bag.
Straight from the puke bag.
He's just sitting there breathing it
He's
in
just
too.
sitting
Ew, he's
Yeah.
breathing in all the stomach acid fumes.
I know. There's.
Oh,
I can't imagine why he threw up for 10 fucking minutes straight.
Right? I
there.
know.
Oh, look, he's having a convulsion.
He's doing the dance again.
Yeah, I don't know why is he doing that? That's so weird.
Because he doesn't.
Because
He
his body's
doesn't-
trying to eject whatever's in his
Yeah.
belly, that's why.
You can't slump over in a chair when you're needing to throw up.
No, you gotta bend over.
You
Yeah.
need to get on all fours on a toilet and pray to,
Yeah.
you know, porcelain Jesus.
Yeah, like a normal human being.
You gotta pray at the altar, sir.
Killing Joke for 5 said, first he gets a tune drawn on his neck, then he gets clucked, now he yaks on himself. Guy can't catch a break. Good.
Good.
I think at some point
And-
that bag breaks.
Sparky's Tech Corner for 5 says, now I have gotten so drunk I passed out on live stream for 8 hours straight, but I never puked live on stream
Fall off my shirt.
or in private. Well, passing out
in
is,
private. I
I
don't know
guess,
if I
not
believe
that bad compared. I've
Yeah.
definitely thrown up from a hangover, but not from
Yeah, I've thrown
drinking.
up.
Passing out is legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you should
I've
still.
blacked out
You probably
before.
still shouldn't stream if you're gonna pass out on a stream anyway, but it's not as bad
Yeah.
as vomiting on a stream.
Yeah, try not to pass out for damn sure, but for the love of fuck, don't do this.
Yeah, don't
Look
do
at
that.
his shirt.
Look, he's looking into the bag. He's checking it out.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
Well, he was
how
gonna,
bad
but
was
then he
that?"
rethought that. He rethought it. He's back in the
Oh,
bag.
yeah, he was gonna put
So
it
what's
away.
in
Now
there?
he's back in it.
I wonder
I
what's
think I
in
left
there.
my keys in there.
The keys.
Literally, Dan said, what the hell did his ex see in him? And I say, what do you mean? I am
Uh-oh.
so turned on by this. What are you talking about? Like, when you look
He's-
for a
he's doing
significant
it again.
other, look at Cog, because he's everything that you could ever
Yeah.
want. Ugh.
He's doing it again. Look at him. Doing it
Ugh.
again. It goes on and on.
I reckon at
Why?
some point that bag breaks the way he's throwing it around like it's
Mhm.
having it dance with
Well,
it.
like, yeah, like his stomach acid is probably eating away at the plastic, and it's just gonna like form a giant hole.
Is
in
this a
his
science lesson? We're getting science
precious
from the
black-
meme.
I don't know.
Black and white vomit
I feel
school.
like well, stomach acid can digest a lot of shit. I feel like it could definitely eat through the bag.
It would take some time.
It would
wouldn't
take
have done
time for
that.
sure,
It
but,
wouldn't
you
feel
know.
like-
Stomach acid is designed to break down into, you know, basic building blocks, anything that you eat. So stomach acid, it's pretty strong. But yeah, that would take a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it takes time.
Look at this. He's had this thing. I know, right? I know. I agree.
That dog is so offended. He's like, why the fuck would he do this?
He's-
Seriously?
He's been wearing this bag like a mask, but yet he somehow managed to miss it. And it's all over his shirt.
Oh,
How do
wait,
you
I think-
miss vomiting in the bag you attach to your face?
Have you ever seen a horse when you throw the feed bags over their face?
Yeah.
Like, he should have just hooked this shit to his ears. If this is what he was gonna do.
Yeah, just leave it hang dangling
Yeah.
off your ears like a feed bag.
Yeah.
A reverse feed bag. You feed the bag.
So fucking bad. This guy. I don't know what the fuck he's on about with this. Like, there. By the way, there's a button. There was a thing in the chat. It was from Charlie Dango, and he gets it. Can't stop streaming. Must continue. Oh god, he took his glasses off. Now remember, he's been wiping the puke with his hands this whole time, and now it's all over his glasses, and now he put the glasses back on his face. He's slumped over in the chair. The buttons on that shirt, they're fucked. The shirt's fucked. It was not a good day. This is not a good day.
That's so embarrassing.
You feel bad for him, Blossom? You want to go help him out?
No.
You don't want to go help him out? Come on, go.
You got yourself into this mess, you can get yourself out.
I saw
I'm
him
doing
like
nothing.
I saw him lift his arm a little bit. Oh, there he goes drinking water.
Ew, fucking puke flavored water.
Dude, I think this is totally a point where you could have ended the stream as well. Like, he just vomited. He's sitting there drinking water.
I know,
Like,
you
it's not
drink
crossing his
more,
mind.
dude.
They're like, maybe I should end this now. I look like a
should drink
complete
more.
mess.
The baby and the dog are having a great time.
Yeah,
This
they are.
is-
Though.
They're fucking adorable over there. And then
Yeah.
you've got this fucking jackass.
This mess of a human being.
Just a fucking mess. Look at him. He can't hold his head up.
He can't even hold his head up. It's not-
Fucking
man,
lacks
he'd be
the
alive
strength
in it.
to hold his head upright.
Oh god,
just
I bet
keeps
the room.
slumping.
I bet the room is just spinning.
I guarantee
him.
it is.
Oh.
There's no way it didn't. The spinning is real.
Oh, yeah. I bet that
Yeah,
room smells horrendous right now.
You know what you want to do right after you yak? Chug water. Chug like half the bottle of water. Do it.
Ew, what if there's like stomach acid floaties in the bottle now?
Ma'am!
You think he
What?
cares? You think he cares? Look what he's doing. You think he cares? There's floaty things in there.
What? What just happened there?
I think it's what Akujin said. I think he got bit by a zombie and he's slowly turning. Like, there's no other explanation.
And slowly his insides began to hate him.
Oh fuck. Oh. Ugh.
I'm just waiting for him to like puke straight up.
Ah, good lord.
Look at him. Keeps raising the people's eyebrow like, No, stop trying to think, Cog. You're not good at it. Don't do that.
And then
Bam!
he comes on.
And it's over.
Now,
He doesn't say
hold on,
anything,
hold on.
nothing.
There's
It's just
something about that it's beautiful. He can't just end it. Did you catch that? He can't just end this shit.
Video by
It's
Cog.
just funny. 'cause
He
it's not
wants
really
you
a
to hear
video.
his rap. Yeah, play a couple of seconds of this. He outroed what he just did. That was worthy of an outro.
With no words. He didn't say bye or anything.
Performed by Cog.
Yeah, get ready. It's that brand new hit single. Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh man. Oh god. Oh man.
I need a bag.
Oh fuck.
I was born into a world of war. I'm a rapper.
Whoa.
That's really bad.
He fucking did it. Well, think of how fucking weird you have to be to where it's like, I won't end this. I'm going to hit my outro button. Guys, check out my beats.
I'm surprised he didn't say from the bag. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You didn't even say anything. Oh,
Are you not entertained?
No, I know. 100-some people here, and that's not even the saddest shit that happened. This set forth a chain of events, the likes of which there's no way it was meant to do. This was
the way,
fucked up.
If you guys were interested in hearing Cog's take on this, he didn't want to come on the show.
Cog refused to come on the show.
Yeah, I sent Akujin the DMs if he wants to put
I
those
am
up.
absolutely
He's-
shocked.
But
He
yeah,
started bitching about sub counts when he had half as many people as we ever. More people show up to this show to have a laugh at you than show up to your show. It's not good, Cog. That's a bad fucking time, brother. We're trying to help you get your name out there. Maybe you don't have to puke all over yourself for a couple of extra views. We're trying to give you a leg up here. Damn. Trying to help small creators out.
This one.
But you tried to reach out to Cog. A couple of other people reached out to Cog. Devin Tracy reached out to Cog.
said he'd pay him $100 to drink on stream with him.
Yeah.
To let him interview him as he drank a bottle of vodka.
yeah. I was tweeting at Cog and I like tweeted out a photo of like Gatorade and Advil, and it just kind of went from there. And then I messaged him to come on the show, and then he stopped replying to me and then just started like posting our DMs and replying to them publicly on his Twitter instead of just to me personally. So yeah. By the way, stop being a dumb thought, Blossom. You're better than that. The day I take advice from you is the day you can handle liquor.
Oh.
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 Slam dunk.
Oh. A girl is making fun of how you can't handle your liquor, Cog. Not a good day.
It's not good. It's really not.
It's
And
super effective.
I kept tweeting at him. I was like, "You puked on yourself. You puked on yourself." And he's trying to own it, like he's proud of it. And I'm like, "Don't be proud of that." And second, I think your viewers hate you. If they paid for you to do this, they don't
they
like
hate
you.
you.
They like seeing you suffer.
I've
hate
seen
you.
people do this to Ralph. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
And they hated him. And
No.
this is one of the things he said on Twitter, where he's like trying to own Blossom.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
Killing Joker
Calling-
through to say morning Fruit Loops are in there. They were.
Morning Fruit
And he
Loops.
said play
Oh,
chicken dance when he's doing the herky jerky. It's the hokey pokey, but for a very drunk man. Brian Reg through 5 and says, when I hit 8 Patreons, I'll roar on stream, fam. And that was the other thing. He began to try to talk shit at Devin Tracy about his patrons. And so Devin Tracy took a picture of both of their Patreons and put that up. And that was violence. That was fucked up.
That was straight
not a
violence,
hill
yeah.
to die on. That was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
That was a bold strategy, Cog. Bold strategy indeed. Bunny threw 2 and said, puke harder. Puke hard. That's terrible. That's awful. He pukes any harder, his fucking lungs are coming up. That was fucking bad.
You put some vodka in, you eject stomach acid out. You do the hokey pokey, and that's what it's about.
You skip shit. You're
I
terrible.
know.
Ben C
I'm
through
drunk.
5 and said he is recreating the drunken return of the Ralph retort. It did seem like that. It did seem like he was like, I want to be like Ralph. And so he tried to be like Ralph. Jabbers through 5 and says, I have never been so happy to be driving and not able to see what's on the screen before. Preach on, brother. Amen to the end. I believe it. It was bad.
Yeah, this totally smells of desperation to me. Like he just did this because he needs views and money and people, send me money and I'll drink.
I wish
Yeah,
it only
when-
Like
smelled
that's
of
not going to go back.
desperation.
One thing I noticed with Cog, especially with tweeting him, is he was saying I was deflecting, and I wasn't at all. I had just simply asked him if he wanted to come on the show and fucking talk about what he did. And then he starts making it about Tonka and how
Yeah.
Tonka's always had to rebrand and he hides his sub count.
Yeah,
And
and then
all
he
this
says
other
you're
shit.
deflecting.
Yeah, and
I'm not
then-
on Twitter.
Right. And
Yeah, Tonka
then
said
he's
nothing
like,
to him.
and then he's like, Blossom, I invite you to come on my show. So you better hop to it when I ask you, or something like that. I'm
Cog,
just
Blossom's
like-
above you.
What?
Yeah.
Why? If you're not gonna look, I would 100% go on his show if he fucking came on here, 100%. But
You
he'll
know
never
that he's
do
a
that.
pussy. Yeah, you know he's a
Exactly.
pussy. It's not going to happen.
He's the
Right.
one who had an event happen. You haven't had anything big happen. He's the one that's like people want to talk to be like, why did you puke on screen?
Yeah, exactly.
Cog just wants me to come over there so he could be like, hey, Tog. Yeah, Tog, I don't want to talk to you and be friends and shit. Like, I want to talk
The
about
big-
what happened with you. What's the issue?
The big reason why he won't come on here and he wants you to go there is because you know how he likes to do things. He likes to talk
Mhm.
over you, mute you, yell,
Yep.
and
You know, all
not
the
let
shit
you
they
have your
say
fun
that I
time.
do.
Yeah,
I listened to some
exactly.
smacked out idiot last Friday. I let him talk for hours until he finally got the hint and kicked rocks.
Mhm.
Cog's the way he loves to mute people. He loves all that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Go get your horse feedback.
If you don't think that I didn't want to mute Flex, I did. I wanted to mute Flex. I wanted to end the stream. I wanted to maybe myself.
So I try to explain to Cog. My sub count, let's say it's 0. I still didn't puke all over myself and come all the way to
Yeah.
America to cuddle with Esau.
That's true. That is true.
I want to go to America and get a Big Mac.
I'm gonna be your children's stepfather. Gets to America. He's huddled up in a tent with fucking Esau. Okay.
Oh no!
Nothing you can make up
Uh-oh.
about me will ever be as pathetic and hilarious as you guys' actual lives, Cog. I need you to understand that. get it through your head.
I don't know. Maybe that haircut. That's pretty bad.
That's it's pretty fucking dire. It's pretty fucking dire. Now, Sparky threw another tune and said, Blossom is welcome to the puke stream. You're welcome on the puke stream. He's got to rename his show. It's got to be the puke stream.
I was like, why don't you change your Twitter handle to Pure Puke Cams instead of Pure Police Cams?
And that was the other thing. The guy banging on about rebranding was doing it behind a fucking Twitter called Pure Police Cams.
I know.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Tonka rebranding? I was like, he hasn't. It's always been the same show. It's just
Change
the
the
name
name.
changed
Yeah.
because we think it's funny. It's the format is still there. Nothing about it has changed.
It's not like nobody thinks we're not the Kumite. That's like it's fucking obvious.
Well, they'll call you the Kumite all day, but then they'll say that you're not the Kumite anymore or whatever. I want to talk about rebranding right now, damn it.
Mhm.
Under my
Yep.
Pure Police Cam's Twitter handle. Like, he's so fucking afraid of, like, the reputation he has. He's Pure Police Cams on Twitter. There are no police cams. This is a drunk man babbling into his fucking microphone. Throwing up into a bag. And then wanting you to listen to him rap. There's no police cams. This is pure dumbass cams. It's pure jackass cam. Pure dumb fuck cam. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Look at that shirt. Look at that shirt.
God, it's so pathetic.
I mean, maybe
This
now,
guy trying to dunk on anybody. Ever. Look at you.
maybe now he could be on a police cam. What he did to that shirt is violence.
Not wrong.
Here's the before picture.
Look at his face.
When he's leaned in, trying to give the camera them bedroom eyes.
And that shirt innocently sitting there doing nothing. And then he assaults the fuck out of it. Look at it now. It's all battered and bruised. This is domestic violence.
Pathetic. Pathetic, sir. Horrible showing. But everybody, I want you to understand. As much as you're seeing here, Cog did not take the biggest L this weekend.
Gave it a good shot.
That
though.
blows my fucking mind. Now, he's definitely the close second place. Like, it was gonna be his weekend to fail.
You're saying that finish line they had to go back and look at the replay.
Cog sucks so
No.
bad he can't even be the biggest failure.
Well, you're talking about Cog looking like a zombie. We have an actual zombie.
An
to talk
actual
about.
zombie. While this is all happening and people are laughing at Cog, and Cog's talking to Devin Tracy, there's clout to be gained right there. Cog can't shut the fuck up about me.
He really can't.
Devin starts making fun of him for that. He's just like, what's wrong with you? It's not a big deal here. Not a problem at all. What's the issue? What's going on? Dude. Cog tried to own this shit for about 30 seconds before he tapped the fuck out on that and began lashing out at any and everyone who said anything. He's retweeting every reply to every tweet, trying to get his quote-unquote fans to show up and say something. One person showed up to say something. A literal dead man. Well, I say literal. On Twitter, it's a dead man. I don't. Feel free. Play what Cog had to say on the issue, Akujin. You have it loaded up there. What did Cog have to say about this?
Oh, I'll tell you someone else who I think got banned today. For
Got
respect,
banned.
obviously. Johnny Fox disappeared suddenly. Suddenly, I couldn't. I woke up earlier and couldn't see any of his fucking tweets. Just woke up and I was like, "What the fuck? The fuck?" I've just got a load of notifications off Johnny Fox. Got a DM off him, and then it just no, his shit's gone as well. No idea.
No idea.
No idea. He got banned, said Cog.
Yeah.
Cog said he got banned.
No.
Well, it'd have to be like that. I mean, it's not like he's ever left deleted his Twitter before or anything.
Well, Cog knows what you can look at his Twitter. It says this account it's been deleted. It didn't say that he was banned or suspended or anything of the such. Cog just doesn't want to burn the bridge of literally the only person who came to try to say something nice about him. Don't want to do that. Well, I'll do that because I don't give a fuck about Johnny Fox. Not even a little one. I'll be glad to explain on this here show what happened to Johnny Fox. Well, the explaining could be done, but I don't. There's 100-something people here now. Akujin, there's a video that we played during the intro. Do you want to just give that another play real quick? We'll go through better. We'll go through some of the better evidence right after that. But I shit you not, you're not ready for this. If you don't know about this, you're not ready for this. I was trying to explain this to people as it was happening, and they did not believe me. And then they saw it, and then they're like, holy fucking shit.
It's pretty bad.
It's really fucking bad. Really fucking bad. But you can mute us, Akujin. Give everybody a quick precursor here to where they're going to be able to get the information in a quick digestible form, and then we'll go back through and we'll explain what they're gonna have questions about, because holy fucking shit!
They're gonna have questions.
They're gonna have questions!
Questions will be had.
Many!
I see dead people.
Fuck with people. I don't ever do that. You fucking badass, Blossom.
I'm
Bl-
hardcore.
Blossom is a field reporter. She's serious.
You guys should
She's
react to
serious.
this stream and Blossom is hardcore.
React to the stream if Blossom's hardcore, guys. Help for the guild list through 5 and said it's really hard beating Cog out for Horrid Human. Johnny Fox wins by a mile.
I didn't know Johnny Fox ever did that, so he faked the suicide.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Bruh!
I can
You
kind of go
faked it
back
so
from.
hard.
Yeah, I can kind of summarize everything if you guys are interested.
Please.
Um,
Please.
Okay, so
I'll bring this thing
when-
up that you just...
so June 2nd of this year, there is a tweet. Yeah, you can just leave it on that one for a second. And leading up to this particular tweet, it was Johnny Fox. He was very emo. He was like, I'm done with my tech company. I'm shutting it down. I deleted my YouTube channel. It's gone, guys. Like, I'm giving up. And then he was talking about how he had seen his father cry for the first time in so many years, and it just kind of like broke his heart. And then within a day or days, there's a tweet on his account, and it says, "It's with a heavy heart I announced my brother, John, quote, Johnny Fox, unquote, Faulkner, passed away this morning. Dad said he had been acting off for the last few days. That's all we know. We ask you respect our privacy during this hard time." And as you can see, 26 likes, 9 retweets. Some people underneath commented with their condolences. And a couple weeks, was it a couple weeks or a week or something It was in a
he was back by that Monday. Whatever day
Right.
this
3
is, the
days
next
or
Monday
something.
he was there.
So then I believe it was Vamp gets a follow from this Johnny Fox account. And
From the
she's
dead
like,
Johnny Fox.
oh my God, guys, are you fucking kidding me? Like, look at this guy. So we did the show where he faked his suicide and we kind of talked about that. And then we just kind of left it alone. And then, so about a week or so ago, I had put out some bullshit tweet and I was just like 500 people followed me on Twitter and that's 500 too many. And Johnny Fox, out of nowhere, gives me a follow and tweets to me. And he's like, make this 501. And I was like, hold on. This bitch, are you for real? Like, seriously.
Don't want no followers from the grave. Nobody from the great beyond can follow me.
I'm just like, I don't like zombies aren't really my thing. Like, just, you know. And I tweet at him and I'm just like, aren't you like, don't you have a suicide to fake or something? Completely denied it. Denied it. And he just kind of acted like I was crazy and he just kind of brushed it off. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Have a good day. Blah, 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 blah. And just kind of left it at that. I put up a couple tweets showing the Discord screenshots that we had of the tweets to prove that these tweets did exist. And so Mr. Johnny Fox decides to simp for Cog. And that is how he got drug into this mess. And so he's simping for Cog. And I'm just like, hold on, motherfucker.
And the thing was, all Cog was tweeting out is retweeting people and giving them shit. But he retweeted one person. He said something nice. I was like, well, who said that? You click on the fucking tweet, and I'll be damned if the dead guy's not there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Back from the dead to speak about Cog. What is wrong with you?
To defend Cog of all people.
That. Go ahead. That blows my mind. The one person who would. Oh, Cog, you're not that bad. Like, yeah, I just puked on myself on stream. You click the fucking tweet, and it's the dead dude.
Right. Yeah. So then, once again, he's denying that this happened. So I show him the screenshots that we had, and he's like, nah, I know Donga and his fucking Photoshop. That shit's fake. You better show me an archive. And then, you know, that will be that. And I...
Now, up until this point, you had only shown him screenshots, and that's why he thought you didn't have a fucking archive.
Right.
He's an idiot, and he asked for it before he even looked.
I know.
To see if it existed, like a fucking idiot.
Right. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to hop on the Wayback Machine and see if they took a snapshot of his Twitter. Fucking universe, Jesus, everybody on my side. It's there. It got fucking archived. Everything. The date, the replies, the tweet. It's fucking there. So I'm like, all right, Johnny, you wanted an archive link. Here it is. It got archived. And then of course I tweeted the people that replied to him underneath the status, and I was like, you know, just a friendly reminder that this guy faked a suicide and it denies he did it. Just thought you'd all appreciate the truth. Most people didn't want anything to do with it. They either ignored it or was like, why are you tagging me in this? But one person was like, man, that's really shitty. I hope he didn't make money off this because that's really fucking scummy.
It's weird how people, they'll bitch about me for years, but they fucking faked their suicide for internet attention 5 minutes ago, and it's, I don't want to talk about this. Irate prostate, you fucking jellyfish of a fucking man. Irate prostate, I'm saying your name, you fucking wimp. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, he was one of them. He seemed rather offended that I
Why are you starting shit? I don't remember you making Johnny Fox commit suicide on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't remember you making him pretend that he was fucking dead for attention from the few people who still gave a fuck about him.
Right. I had nothing to do with that. And it's like these people obviously cared enough to reach out and send condolences. They deserve to know that
Yeah.
he was full of shit. And that's all that was. I wasn't trying to, bring people in to like fucking, I don't know, get an army to go against Johnny. Nothing like that. I was just like, listen, this guy's
Remember
full
that
of
guy
shit.
you felt bad
Right.
for because he
Right.
died? Remember him?
Right.
He died.
Yeah, you wasted your sympathies.
He used
Yeah.
you. He manipulated you into feeling bad for him so that he could know you gave a shit. Because that's how fucking weak of a person he is. Just a weakling. Fucking people.
Yep. So once again, he tried to deflect and say that I tweeted out that I wanted Tonka Saw's micro penis inside my Venus flytrap. But he did the inspect element, I think, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
never fucking tweeted that
Nah,
ever.
Well, he
It's-
began to do that to like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
If you
Yep.
called him out on dying, he would make some fake evidence that you said something.
right.
He did all this right before he then wants to try to say, believe this picture that I'm putting out. This is real. Now, we can give you the web archive in this chat right now today.
Which he asked for.
And he
Mind
asked for that. Yeah.
He said it's only proof if it's from that archive.
Yeah.
Archive.is or whatever.
Blossom,
and then so
just
Blossom
so
told him
everybody knows that nobody's full of shit here other than Johnny Fox. Feel free to spam the web archive fucking link in the chat.
Okay, I'll go grab it right now.
make sure people know that it's real.
that. Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah, I put
fucking
it-
guy.
I put it in the link of the video I made just to just the cherry on top.
Everybody's evil. Everybody's making things up about Johnny Fox. Well, you can take his fucking Twitter and go to the fucking Wayback Machine, and it tells a whole different story. So at this point, he has archive evidence. There's video evidence from the stream we did last month. And now there are corroborating witnesses. The evidence is beginning to mount. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
Evidence is starting to mount here.
now, unfortunately, it gets worse. You would think that it just caps at that, but no. He decides to come up with another master plan. All right. So I have sent him all the proof that he had asked for. And then he decides to message me quite aggressively with a screenshot of a login attempt as if he were hacked. So you can put that on screen if you want, Kujin. I think I sent that to you. But yeah, so and I'm just like, okay.
His first
If
story
this-
he gave you is
Yeah.
that never happened. His next story is that's Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
His new story, as of where we are in the story that we're telling here now, we have what was it? What was it?
Login
What happened
attempt.
to him? He was hacked.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen. It's not real.
That email
Now
looks
it's
fake,
hacked.
by the way. That email looks so fake.
This fucking guy. By the way, this evolves as it's happening. Like, if you notice, all this shit says login attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one says a login to your account.
Yeah,
He
that
He
was
revised
him.
it. No, he revised it. His first piece of evidence was that one. Then he's like, no, I got another email that says this. When people said, that doesn't prove anything, Johnny. He then was like, okay, we'll trust this one.
Yeah, so he had DM'd me and then he had also put it on Twitter trying to like flex that he proved he got hacked. And even somebody who was defending him commented and was like, listen, I'm a tech specialist or wireless specialist, and an attempt means that they tried to get into your account.
But
It
it
means
failed.
that they weren't successful.
They
They
failed,
failed.
bro.
Exactly.
If they were successful, you wouldn't have gotten anything saying that they went on, right?
Right, exactly. And this whole tweet that is on screen right now with like the image 1, image 2, image 3, it's just there's so much overcompensation that it just screams bullshit to me. Because if this were the case, then he would have thrown this at me when I
This would
first
have-
confronted him about
Yeah,
it.
you would have heard about this a month ago.
Yeah.
When he was like, "This never happened," and then just blocked you on Twitter.
And yeah, and I fucking called him out for it. I was like, obviously you needed time to orchestrate some fucking backup plan because your publicity stunt fucking failed. Just fucking admit it.
This fucking dude.
Yeah, this would have been the story from the get-go. Not you didn't have you don't have proof.
It's not real.
It's
Then it
not
was
real.
photoshopped by the guy who can't Photoshop, and now it's a hacking.
I mean, even Andy Warski was like at least started with the only excuse he put out for a certain thing was that he was hacked.
But
Charlie Dango pointing out Chambers of the Heart vetted someone. Oh, please. Chambers is a fucking idiot. Oh, he talked to her. By the way, let's hear the voice of the big brain right here.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright, I don't know who's trying to get into my account, but you really need to fuck off. I'm starting to get sick of this stuff with all these spurgs trying to get into my shit. As you see right here, there was an attempt to log into your account, Johnny Fox Rocks, on July 6th, 2020. That seems suspicious. Review it now. Okay, so for the people that say, oh, inspect element, whatever. Okay, refresh.
No, this is a video, Johnny.
It's still there.
No, you made a video, Johnny.
Click on
You did the same thing when you put out videos about Blossom.
I can go over here to see what SCOTUS is doing. I can see whoever the hell Mandy Moore. I think she used to be a singer, didn't she? Yeah, she used to be a singer.
I think she used to be a
20 years
singer.
ago, but
He was
no
saying
one gives a shit about her now, and she was just like
sometimes.
another Britney Spears ripoff.
Well, I'll be
Anyway,
a goddamn son of a bitch.
Why haven't you scrolled down to show that there was an active login on the day that
Now,
you apparently
again-
got hacked?
Yeah, this is evidence that there was an attempt to log in.
A failed attempt.
Yeah.
It's almost like he turned on his VPN and then tried to log into his account and entered an incorrect password so that it showed that there was a login attempt.
This is also, he said this happened yesterday. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You don't get it, you dipshit. You can bullshit and make shit up all day long. You can do it all fucking day. Ain't nobody gonna buy it, Johnny. There's a fucking Wayback Machine archive of what you fucking did. Making a video is, oh, look at this video. After you've made like 6 videos of a bunch of shit you made up. That doesn't help you. By the way, he fabricated evidence against people all day yesterday. Just making videos like this one. And then he wants you to believe this one. This was how he tried to do damage control for this. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just sent you the DMs, Akujin. You should put those on because they're pretty fucking cringe.
He fucking went ham on you in DMs.
Yep.
Oh, dude, can we do voices?
Do you want to do a voice, Alex? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I want to do Johnny Fox's
voices?
voice. Yeah.
Okay, Alex. You can do a voice, and Blossom you can do a voice.
Yay.
Alex, you read the Blossom parts, and Blossom you read the Johnny parts. There you go.
Dang, I wanted
Wait,
to do
why
the Johnny
why
part.
can't Alex and Alf do the voices? They're funny.
Wow.
Wow.
Namre.
Oh, all right.
He wants to hear your Johnny Fox impression. Everybody loves Blossom impressions. There are memes about how much people love your impressions. Come on.
I do a good job. You're right.
See? Go ahead.
I think this is the right one to start with. I have so many saved and dead. This is not the right one.
I just sent them to you.
I know, but I already had some saved.
This fucking guy.
Hang on a minute.
This fucking guy.
Leave me alone.
We need the ever loved dead air every show.
We do every time. But Charlie says he probably logged in under thinking it was an alt account and then forgot he did it and thought someone was trying to hack him. I don't even think that much. I think he just hit the VPN, got the password wrong, and then said, "Look, I've got evidence." He's not bright. Like, this is not a smart guy. He's an author and he can't even do punctuation. He's terrible. God awful. Just a failure in every aspect of everything. If you don't believe me, read what he said about himself a month ago. Alright, so, by the way, it wasn't just Blossom going at him, but we have the Blossom stuff. I don't think we have the stuff from the other, but over in other parts, he had Mabel Donkey fucking donkey punching him. He had a girl named Chris. She's a very nice lady.
Very nice lady.
He declared her to be a trap, and he's getting the business from her too. He's getting his ass kicked by a gaggle of females.
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening.
If I look back, I don't remember any dudes even talking to. Like, he's getting his dick kicked in by women on the internet. They're just getting it in. There's nothing he could do about it. So he sends him DMs like this.
Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick? He keeps kicking me in the dick.
I don't know if he's going to put them on the video screen. I think he's going to have them just up on the stream. Which is legal.
Just up on. Okay,
what?
I'll just
Which
read
is
them
legal.
off there then.
I can't put him on that. You know?
I don't know what you can do. I have no idea.
Well,
Go
they're
ahead, just
they're
read
on
them off the
Yeah,
screen.
they're on the stream right now. I'll just read them off here. Fuck you, I was right. Kiss my ass like a trap. You got nothing on me.
Sorry, what were you right about? LOL.
Read the shit. I have proof that I was hacked. Fuck you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Sure, Johnny, where was this when I came to you the first time? It's almost like you conjured up that login attempt.
In the future, you came to me almost a month after it. Come on now. Do I have a fucking time machine? Do I look like Doc Brown?
Oh my god.
God damn. Doc Brown!
Dude.
Hold up, let me get into Blossom mode.
Blossom with the sick burn.
What the fuck is he
Slow
doing?
down. Don't want to see you go belly up again.
It's so fucked up. I don't want to see you go belly up again.
Yeah.
I don't want you to die on Twitter again,
Just
Johnny.
like
Don't do
Nemo in the fucking movie where he's like, I don't want to go belly up. I don't want to go belly
I
up.
don't want to
Oh
do
my
it.
god. Look at this storm of posts he sent you. DMs and such.
Fuck. All right.
Do all that yourself.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. Your shit tier compared to people. Oh, the fucking ticker's in the way.
Yeah.
Dealt with before. I'm vindicated. Fuck you. Fuck your boss. Kiss it.
Wow. She went for it.
Oh, did you send this
Yes.
part here in the
Yeah, she sent her video.
Blossom just sent him her video.
Don't care. I'm done. Have a good day.
Now remember, he just said he's done.
Done, yeah. that's
Have a good day. 0 replies later.
get wrecked. I got some who knows how this shit works to vet it, including showing him shit I shouldn't, like my IP address, amongst other shit. Fuck you very much. Don't ever at me again. And if your boss has something to say, tell him to say it to my face, pussy. Redid it so you can see the date and not be like, but you cut off half the shot. No, there it is, all in its glory. Done, dusted. Bye, Felicia.
Oh my god, he's
I'll
so
just
corny.
point, if he's talking about me being your boss's say so, I can't say things to you when you die every other week.
Yeah. Or you take down your Twitter. You know what's funny is he says don't at me as if you guys reached out to him. Like he jumped in on Blossom talking about someone else.
Yeah.
Nobody summoned him. He
Scroll it
came out of
down.
nowhere.
This fucking dork.
Scroll it down.
Gotta get it off the screen.
I can't see it. You gotta scroll it.
What?
Fuck you, bitch. I'm done. Get blocked.
I didn't.
The message is cut in half.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there was something else before that.
Yeah, I didn't get.
The first line was, I would be embarrassed if I had performed a stunt like that too. Or if I'd
Yeah.
failed a stunt like that too.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm done. Get blocked.
Get blocked. And then he blocked you and then took down his entire Twitter. First, he deleted everything, remember? And there was like only 2 tweets on there.
Yeah, he deleted every tweet he had.
Yep.
That doesn't get it off the Wayback Machine, by the way, John.
And then
Maybe
and then
at
closed his
least
account.
get a different Twitter handle. Minimum.
Also,
Minimum.
as far as saying things to your face, he was given an invite to this show.
Yes.
So I could say it to his dead ass face.
Yes. The only person that responded is Chambers of the Heart.
Who is not invited to this show.
And
Because
so
she's fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, I had no interest in talking to this person. So I did not respond to her.
Nobody knows or cares who you are, Chambers. Piss off forever, you annoying fucking harpy.
Okay, well, she actually just reached out to me just now.
Of course she did. Of course she did. She's got nothing but time.
So she doesn't want on, but I'm assuming she wants me to say because Johny referenced a specialist or somebody, and the specialist
Chambers
is, her.
is not a specialist. Chambers is fucking remedial. Chambers cannot count to 40. She can't count. She can't fucking think. She gets into fucking intellectual battles with her fucking calculator. She can't work anything. She's not smart. In the least. She is a fucking moron.
She's replying to you through me in my DMs right now.
Piss off, you obnoxious dork. Nobody likes you. I asked this woman once because she talks like someone who's never had sex. Have you ever had sex, Chambers? She spun that as I had sexually harassed her.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
That's something that this dumb wench did. And she thinks anybody's gonna listen to her. Only thing you fucking owe me is an apology, and that's getting fucking returned to sender in a heartbeat. Get the fuck out.
Oh, she's denying she did that.
She's a lying fat bitch. She's a fat, attention-seeking, lying fucking hooker. Fuck her.
Well, I mean, she has the chance to respond now. Has she had sex?
I fucking hope so, because she's old enough to where ain't nobody gonna fucking pick that up now.
Well, Johnny Fox has been active and retweeting,
Oh, so he's back.
doing shit like that for the past, 44 minutes ago, an hour ago.
Wait.
So he has absolutely had.
Hold on. Stop the car. He reactivated his Twitter?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Johnny, how many times are you gonna come back from the dead, homie?
Every time.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I mean, when I invited him on the show an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. It was commenting on his pinned tweet. So, 2 hours ago, he received the invite to be on the show. He was not interested. However, got other things he needs to do.
Jesus Christ. You got this fucking idiot, and his backup is the dumbest fucking broad this side of the fucking equator, dude. Look at her! Look at her!
It's this weird inception of shitty backups. Like, it started with Cog, and then some shitty Johnny Fox came to back him up, and then the shitty Chambers came to back him up. It's a chain of shitty backup.
If this woman doesn't understand why no one listens to her, she needs to go ask her Jesus. Go ask your Jesus why don't nobody like you, Chambers. He'll tell you.
I noticed on that the tweet that I'm blocked on from Johnny, so I can't read any of his tweets. But I did notice that he was saying that the Kumatards were screaming Photoshop at his evidence, and that's actually not true. We pointed out that he was using Inspect Element, which can be used to manipulate dates very easily. And Cairo even did an example where he made it seem like he logged in 1943.
Yeah.
So
Johnny Fox's whole thing is Inspect Element. You don't need Inspect Element. We'll hand you the web archive where Johnny Fox faked his death for attention on the internet and wants to fucking jump up and speak about a goddamn thing. You pathetic piles of shit. Chambers and Johnny. Attention-starved pieces of shit. What is wrong with you fucking people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Your lives are so fucking vacuous that you are this desperate for attention and relevance. You are huddling around Johnny Fox faking his death. Chambers of the Tard. What is wrong with you? Shut the fuck up and get off the internet. Nobody wants to hear a fucking... So, I don't even know how old she is. She speaks like an 80-year-old woman that's never had sex. She is the most uninteresting creature I've ever come across. But she's so fucking attention-starved, she can't get out of this shit. I'm an IT expert. Chambers, you're not an IT expert. You're not an expert on anything. You're a fucking moron. You were a moron yesterday, you'll be a moron today, you're gonna be a moron in 10 fucking years. You are dumb as a fucking rock. You are Johnny Fox's IT expert. I rest my case. The Wayback Machine says you're wrong, Chambers. Get fucked. Or don't, because you're a fucking weird old church lady.
Well, she's either incompetent or she's flat out lying. Because that stuff was obviously, Inspect Element was obviously used. If she's in IT, she should be aware of it. She's not, she's stupid at her job. If she is aware of it and is no selling it, then she's lying. Also, yeah, there's the web archive, which can't be faked.
Chambers, get out of people's DMs because I'm telling the truth about your goofy ass. Go make a fucking grilled cheese or something. You creepy old fucking lady. She is the old annoying lady in the neighborhood that's walking around in everybody's fucking business. Piss off, you fucking creepy bitch.
Have we got another flex on our hands?
Yeah, she was flex before flex. She's not on drugs. She's just fucking that annoying fucking old lady in the neighborhood who thinks she matters and everybody needs to listen to her. No one should ever listen to Chambers of the Heart. Empty fucking head. Empty head.
Well, she said in the DMs that she never said IT wireless specialist is different from IT.
You're not any specialist. You're a fucking moron.
Yeah,
You're special, not a specialist.
I don't know too much about her. She must have been a thing before I came around.
What even is a
she got
wireless
dunked on by Base Mama, then she got dunked on by Joy Sparkle, then she got dunked on by Life. She recorded the Discord as a live stream. Vamp found out about it and kicked her out. And so now she tries to fucking get in good with Vamp again like she did yesterday.
Wait, that was her?
That's her.
Oh.
She was saying her reason for doing it was because I sexually harassed her because I asked her if she had ever had sex. A pathetic crazy bitch. Nothing but contempt for that absolute vacuous hooker.
Yeah, she keeps replying to you in my DMs, and I'm just
Stop
kinda
replying to
loathe-
me in her DMs.
Yeah.
I'm not reading them.
Yeah,
I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah, just ignore.
You're a liar. You are out here trying to take up for Johnny Fox, the Wayback Machine. It's a fucking thing. It doesn't care about Inspect Element or any of that shit that you're doing. It's from his fucking Twitter. When you put the link in on his Twitter, it will tell you that tweet no longer exists. Not that there's an error on the page. It says the tweet no longer exists. Get fucked. 24 hours before that, he was laying all the groundwork for the attention seeking. Adding Wild Smile, the Ralph retort, and everybody. For 24 hours, he did this to set it up. The only person dumb enough to think that Johnny Fox didn't do this is Chambers of the fucking Heart. That's the only fucking person who would buy that. Jesus fuck. Why does Chambers exist? Get the thumb off of my screen. Look at that. Get it out of here.
Look at that.
I want to know
Get it
why
outta
you
here.
sexually harassed this poor woman.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I know you can get women of like Vamp's quality and shit like that. So, I don't know why you went after her to sexually harass this poor woman.
Kelly Miller says, oh, she's cute. She might be like pet turtle cute. She's not fucking people cute. Ain't nothing cute about Chambers and her fucking bullshit. Take your weak ass some fucking where else, Chambers. Go butt suck some other fucking E-celeb. Get the fuck out of here.
This tortoise bites and also has a single
Fucking
bed.
a thumb with a fucking comb over.
She sent me some
Stop
photos.
sending Blossom things!
I can't
Stop
read
it!
them on my computer, but I'm gonna hang on.
Get some help! Nobody likes you!
Get some help.
They're just like DMs of her talking to Johnny. Like I don't really understand what these mean.
Well, these
That
are
is
obviously
that is
supposed
a
to be
tree. Yeah, no, that is a tree falling down in Antarctica fucking DMs. If Johnny Fox and Chambers of the Heart talk to each other, does anybody give a fuck? The answer is no!
Mhm.
The answer is no!
So I guess she was like trying to test his evidence, and he
Blossom, don't think about it. Just
You're thinking more about it than the people who were trying to prove it. She is full of shit. He is full of shit.
Okay, so basically she just says I had a feeling it was a VPN, but we all kind of figured that if that was the case, he likely did
Hold on.
he either had to have logged in
Hold
with
on,
a
hold on.
VPN
Hold
or
on.
Inspect Element.
Hold on. Is she trying to say that we're right? She's trying to say that we're right?
I think more or less she said that she had a feeling it was
Chambers.
a VPN thing.
Chambers, we
Yeah.
know we're right. Still, piss off. I don't care if you agree with me. You're a fucking scumbag. Piss off.
Yeah,
Nobody needs
she's-
your help to tell us we're right.
By the way, I really don't like doing this. Like if you guys
Stop
wanna fucking
messaging
messaging
somebody.
Tonka, like fucking message him. Like don't put it through me. I really don't like doing
Oh.
this.
Oh,
And,
Akujin's got it. Look,
Oh my god.
Akujin has
Yeah.
nailed it.
I want to pop. Please talk to me.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. No. Lying fucking scumbag. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think he wants to talk to you, Chambers. I would probably just.
I promise
not
you don't want
bother.
to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me, Chambers. You're a fucking scumbag.
But thanks for the input, I guess.
Thank you for one more person letting us know that we're right. We were aware.
Now please leave Blossom alone.
Yeah, please leave Blossom alone now, you fucking creep. Go be the annoying fucking, the yenta somewhere else. Go do that. Go be a fucking hen somewhere else.
I don't mind having open DMs. But I hate this shit. Like people, they want to talk to Tonka so badly, and they'll just try to go through like me or Vamp or Akujin, and it's just like,
But that's
I'm not a messenger service.
That thing on the screen tried to say I was creeping on her and sexually harassing her. You get no more chances. You pull that shit. No, I'm not letting you around anybody who I give a fuck about because I know what your fucking game is. You a nasty bitch.
I'd like to know why she was recording the fucking Discord. Like, why you?
Because
doing
she
that?
wanted some clout, and that didn't even work. Because she's Chambers, and nobody likes her. Her life is so vacuous. She sat there and recorded a Discord for a day.
Hey man, nice shot for two said, I wanted to get a tattoo with my taxes.
Oh, good for you.
All right, but thank you for reaching out,
Disgusting.
Chambers. I am gonna have to close out of the DMs because I am unfortunately not Tonkasaw. My life would probably be easier if I was, but sorry.
It's a good life. It's good to be the king. Keep going.
It's good to be the king. Nice.
God.
Anywho,
So where were you?
yeah, so Johnny Fox had he had blocked me, and then he had deleted everything, and then he deactivated his Twitter, and now he's back on Twitter.
Yes.
He came back on Twitter when this live stream started.
He was back on Twitter this morning when I started commenting on his shit.
We did set up the stream last night. Did he come back before or after the live stream was set to take place?
He came back afterwards because he started.
Shocking.
He even started talking about the stream, and I remember one particular tweet he said saying that, "Oh yeah, keep making videos on me because it's just blowing my views through the roof."
You had 13 subscribers. You have 13, Johnny. You've been on the internet for 10 years. You're a best-selling author. You have 13 subscribers. I don't think you can blow up. I think you are anti-fucking success. You are anti-success.
You want to see his idea of blowing up?
His idea of blowing up. What's going on? Let's see. Blowing up. He's blowing up over here. He has 1 view. Sweet Jesus.
15 subscribers.
He gained 2 subs.
How old is that account? That YouTube account?
10 years.
Really? That's
Alex is so dumbfounded. He's like, for real?
How do you
No,
suck
wait,
this
wait,
bad?
Wait.
He made this
He
comment 3
deleted.
hours ago.
No, he deleted that YouTube. I remember. It was in one of those fucking tweets because he.
When he brought it back though. Like
And
he
then,
never
yeah.
had any subs. Nobody likes him.
Right, and then he tried to rebrand again as Johnny Fox and like
Yeah.
be a gaming YouTuber.
I don't know what the fuck he thought was gonna happen with this. Like he just says things like nobody can ever look. Like, hey, go if you have it, bring me an archive, and then you did, and it's like, no, hold on now, whoa there.
because
Like,
I have a
again-
YouTube and I don't do shit with it, and I've got over 500
Uh,
subs.
All right, hold on. I'm going to put this out. There's 100 and some change people here. I'm going to fucking throw it here. Give that link out to the Wayback Machine again in the chat. Everybody who can, go ahead and click that. And you come back and you tell me if it's legit. Don't take my word for it. I'm just some fucking voice on the fucking internet. Don't take my fucking word. You click that link yourself. You look at the fucking address. You look at what is happening. You fucking tell me if that shit's real. You tell me if the fucking Wayback Machine is just another Kumatard. Just one more evil thing from fucking Tonka happening to people. Just one more. You tell me. I've never even used a fucking Wayback Machine. I don't use the archive thing. Somebody else in the fucking Discord does that. Bless him for doing it too. Like Johnny, he's quick on the delete with this shit. You wouldn't have seen the shit he said yesterday because he deleted all that. He spent 16 stories. At one point, someone said, Johnny, I'm on your side, but what is this about? And it wasn't Chambers, it was somebody else. And he told that person, oh no, they're talking, when that whole post, it's about my YouTube channel. Your sister found your YouTube channel dead and asked everybody to respect the privacy? What are you fucking on about? What does that mean? The fuck does that even mean? Why would you waste that story there? Why? That's a waste of typing out. That's a waste to think about.
At least it would have been accurate, though. I have heard that his channel is dead.
It's dead as fuck. One view and you know it's him.
Oh, God.
Uno view. Uno.
And the waves of excuses he went through.
$1.
That kept changing.
Why would you? I don't understand why he would do the fake suicide thing. But what I really don't understand is why he wants to lie about it. Again, he can spin this in a totally different way. And people might actually feel some sympathy for him. Where he's like, I didn't feel like anybody cared about me. I wanted to see, and I get that was a selfish thing to do now. But I'm not perfect, blah, blah, blah. There's easy ways to spin this, you fucking dipshit. Any human being can just come clean on things.
It was a promo for my new book.
See, there you go. Put a promo in there for your fucking book. You piece of shit. But instead you want to lie to people about it because you wanted to milk emotions and fucking manipulate people who you don't even know, but because you are so desperate for their love. There are people who you don't know and you are desperate for their love, their acceptance. And you wanted to see if any of them cared. On the fucking internet. Think about this, Johnny, you fucking selfish piece of shit. I'm sure you haven't, but what if somebody would have clipped that out and sent that to your fucking elderly father? Before he saw you or anything. What would have happened there? And then he calls.
That would have been harassment of family members.
What if your fucking sister found out that you bullshitted about her to bring her into some cringy fucking suicide plot?
Well, luckily we don't do that shit over here, so they don't know. I mean, I imagine his father.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much us and like 9 other people knew.
Yeah.
But fucking, what if somebody had done that and sent that to his fucking sister?
I imagine they would have been extremely
That'd be
distressed
fucked up.
or upset. I imagine getting a message, oh, my condolences about your brother, and then they freak out thinking their fucking piece of shit brother's dead.
That's so shitty. Like, you don't think about any of these people you're pulling into your bullshit. It was a shitty thing to do. Now, I've given everybody enough time. If you went over to that fucking archive, no, it's not even archive. It's the Wayback Machine. I want to get a poll of this. If you think that is fucking legit, throw a 1 in the chat. I will take a peek and I will see it. I just want to see how many fucking people think that I'm in cahoots with the fucking Wayback Machine. I want to see how fucking dumb some people are willing to be. Because I know there's going to be people who will go with that. That the Wayback Machine is just one more Kumatard. Can't trust the Wayback Machine. You can't fucking do it. Don't believe what I say. Don't believe the words. Believe your fucking eyes. Believe what you know.
Don't believe your lying eyes. This is all an op. Tonka owns the Wayback Machine.
Lots of ones in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shocked.
That's always like what I like. If I'm trying to find a website that might not exist anymore, I always check the Wayback Machine to see if it was archived at some point. But there's probably other.
I never thought about the Wayback Machine with this kind of. Everybody uses the other one, but yeah, I guess the Wayback Machine. That's one more.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the archive.is, that's proactive. The Wayback Machine, that's, oh, this is gone, but I didn't get a chance to archive it. Was it cached somewhere? Can I find it?
Wait, you mean the internet actively worked against him?
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting because
What are the odds that's the tweet it got for?
I
Go
pulled
ahead.
up Johnny Fox Rocks on the Wayback Machine, and they even captured stuff back in 2016.
Oh, dude. I'm sure those some big brain takes you get.
The funniest thing is that he asked for it. Like he was telling you, "Oh, where's the proof?" And then you show him proof, and then he's like, "No, it's not real proof unless it's from an archive."
I know,
And then you
yeah.
showed him the archive proof, and then he scrambled for
Yeah.
another excuse. Like, "Oh no, that was hacked."
I think I was in a VC with you guys,
Yes.
and I was just like, I'm gonna look and see if it got archived, and I was like, holy shit, Tonka!
Yeah, here it is.
Literally, the fucking one tweet we needed is the one that is archived. What the fuck? Like, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. The universe is on our side. Thank fuck, because that made this so much fucking easier.
Didn't he then dismiss it because it was archive.org instead of archive.is?
No, he tweeted, when I tweeted him the link, he's like, congrats, you did it, good job.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he tried to retract and say that, wait, I was hacked.
Yeah, and then the excuses started coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we hacked.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's
God.
just full of shit.
You know what's fucked up? It appears that many people retweeted obituaries about Johnny.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It appears many people retweeted it. This is no good. Johnny, remember? Remember when you were like, hey, you know, it's fake. They're faking evidence. Bro. There are people on Facebook talking about you dying.
Oh my god. He seriously tried to generate some fucking sympathy from this stunt. That's so fucking scummy.
There's people talking about this. This is fucked up, Johnny. What are you doing?
And like some people I was gonna say a lot, but like not a lot, but some people were surprised that I was going so hard at him. And I don't normally do that unless I 100% know you are full of fucking shit. And this is a disgusting thing to fucking try to pull. Like you guys were saying earlier, imagine if his family saw this and believed for a second that he passed away.
Yeah.
Like, that is cruel. And you know that he fucking tried to conjure up this publicity stunt to promote his channel and his books.
He pulled some scummy shit.
Rip Johnny Fox.
He pulled some scummy fucking shit, man.
And yeah, I don't fucking like that. And the fact that he tried, like, it would have been one thing if he was like, honestly, like, that was a really dumb thing for me to do, but yeah, I did that. It would still be shitty, but at least he owned up to it. This motherfucker deny until he was literally given the proof he asked for, and then he just deflect, lie. It's like, what are you doing?
Doubling the fuck down.
Only people as dumb as Chambers and fucking Johnny Fox would be able to fuck this day up. Where everybody's dunking on COG. Only they would be able to fuck up to where it was, what are you fucking doing? By the end of it, like people who had never heard of them before, they were seeing it happen in real time. I wasn't on Twitter. I'm being told about what's happening on Twitter, and I predicted everything you were going to do, Johnny.
Oh, you sure did. I'm witness to that.
Alf heard it.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the whole thing, I said everything you were going to do. And you did all of it.
You even went through the levels of excuses.
Yeah. I told you the order and how it was going to play out.
That's exactly what happened. It's funny.
They're that fucking predictable. These are not fucking big brains here. This is the level of people that will do this shit. It's not a, I don't know, what would it be? This is not the varsity team. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the best. I mean, they might be sending their best, but that's
the best of the Pee Wee League.
The best of Pee Wee League. It's fucking bad. I struggle sometimes to figure out a fucking way to describe how fucking dumb these people are. Like, fake your death on Twitter and then come back and accuse everyone of being full of shit who remembers it. That's shitty. You don't do that to people. Right? Would anybody in the chat do that to anybody?
I would hope not.
Would any of you do that?
Definitely not. I wouldn't fake my own death.
You're gonna fake your own. You're that desperate for attention, Alf? Have you ever felt that?
No, not at all. I would
You
never
ever
do
had them
that. I
feels?
would never have people pay me to get drunk and puke on stream. Like, I think I have more integrity than that.
That.
That's the part that bugs me the most about Kag is that his excuse is, I did it on purpose. It was, people were paying me to drink on stream. It's like, I don't think that makes it any better. I think that kind of makes it worse. It makes you seem desperate and pathetic.
I look at the chat and I'm getting a lot of nopes. Nah, no, hell no. There's one. If I faked my death or I faked my suicide, it would be with the express purpose of not getting caught for it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You could at least have the dignity to do that. Leader said, if I fake my own death, I'm going to Thailand.
No, this guy faked his own death and was back by the next week, right?
Yeah, he faked his own death and went to Twitter.
Thought nobody would notice that he reactivated his account and popped up on Twitter again.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's desperate. What is it? What's the word Akujin used the other day that made me laugh? Woeful. I like that word.
Woeful.
That is fucking woeful. That's some of the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. Them little emo kids who don't do that shit. Fake your own suicide on Twitter. Because you care if people care about you on Twitter. What are you fucking doing? Why? I don't know. Everybody, you want to be cared about by the people who you care about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about being like that with Twitter. Twitter doesn't love you.
No,
Twitter will never love you.
But on top of that, it's a weird, emotional manipulation kind of thing. Like, you want people to like you for who you are, to actually honestly like you, not because you're tricking them into liking you.
Yeah.
Or feeling pity for you or whatever it is you're trying to make them feel.
It's like, Cog is trying to make Twitter love him. He was doing the same thing. It's just, he puked on himself, but he didn't fake his own death.
No, yeah, that's so much worse.
What kind of asshole has to steal the show within a day?
Hold my beer, Cog.
Yeah,
I got this.
Don't worry, Cog. I'll soften the blow for you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take the heat off you by resurrecting from the dead.
I'm gonna come back from the dead and defend you, milady.
What was great was that nobody was defending Cog, and then all of a sudden this one dude shows up who was supposedly dead.
That was the thing. Somebody said one dude showed up, and they put the tweet. I clicked it, and I said, "Holy fucking shit!
Fox is back from the dead."
Like, that is fucking amazing. And of all the things to come back from the dead for, because again, he blocked everybody, and I think got rid of his account again because Blossom called him out on him a couple weeks ago. I don't remember when.
Wow.
And he went away again, but he came back again.
So it's like a cycle with this guy.
He-
Every once in a while, he comes back to close his account again.
You can't come back from the dead. He's trying.
Yeah, there ain't no coming back.
Everybody knows, dude. You can't do that shit. You can't just be like, I'm dead, I'm not dead. I'm dead, I'm not dead. And then jump into Blossom's DMs and try to fucking dunk on her. Like, ha, I got proof. Chambers of the Heart said so. Shut the fuck up. He said that. I'm vindicated. Chambers of the Heart says I'm vindicated. Shut the fuck up.
I have been fact checked by Snopes. I mean, Chambers of the Heart.
And you're telling me that this guy had someone hack him, pretend he committed suicide, and he had no idea about this until now, a month later? Like, nobody contacted him and said, hey, you're dead?
That was story 3 within a day.
Yeah, that's so weird that like he didn't address this earlier and say, "Hey, I was hacked. I'm back now." Sorry,
He should have picked his one excuse and ran with that one. That last excuse, run with that the whole time. Whatever. But first, it never happened. There's no way you have an archive. Then it's photoshopped, even though it's archived. And then he became hacked.
Yeah, then it was hacked.
He would have known about all this a month ago, right? Johnny Fox owns a tech company. You're telling me he doesn't have fucking two-factor on or whatever? Like, you're telling me that, like, he has errors like that? What are you doing?
He needs to read my book on two-factor authentication and faking your own death. How to do it for dummies.
Oh, Corinne has pointed out in the chat, Blossom, you're a medium. And that's why the dead keep contacting you.
Oh, she sees dead people.
Yeah. That's why it's happening. At least you have a reason now.
I thought she was a psychic, not a medium. I didn't know you'd
isn't
upgrade
that-
it.
Is she upgrade? Is that an upgrade?
Yeah, you go from psychic to a psychic medium.
Oh. So medium is above psychic.
Yeah.
What's above medium?
Yeah, that's a good question. A seer?
Large.
Is it
Sage.
A suit
wizard?
Soothsayer.
Sage? Okay.
Yes.
Wizard.
seer.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh
An
yeah,
oracle.
wizard Harry. Yeah, fucking wizard.
She has a Ouija board degree.
Mhm.
Jesus.
To go with her meme school degree.
So, did you have any interaction with Johnny Fox off?
No,
Anything?
no.
Even
No,
a
I
tweet?
didn't even interact. Oh, he replied to something I said, but it wasn't to him. It was to, I think it might have been Chambers of the Heart that was bitching about Vamp or something, saying she was mean. And I was like, I talk to Vamp all the time. She's a total sweetheart. It must be you. Like, it must be you that's causing her to be mean. Not Tonka. Yeah, she was just trying to blame it on you. Ever since she's been hanging with Tonka, she got mean. And it's like, what?
Oh, that was Chambers' thing. Is that
Yeah.
I made everybody mean around me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you talk to. I talk to her all the time. She's super nice. I don't know what you mean. It's got to be you. And then he replied to something of that it made absolutely no sense. I didn't know what he was talking about. Something about him not being in it. He was like, I'm not in it, but blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? I don't know.
That's
I never
amazing
interacted
shit.
with him before that. I don't know. I didn't know who he was until he started talking about you. We were like, hey, why is your mouth coming out? I mean, why is your name coming out of his mouth?
So who was the
You're not even
dead?
on Twitter.
What's that guy? That's the dead guy. He's dead.
yeah, it's a dead guy. Watch, and then you guys showed me the tweet.
Yeah.
That his sister supposedly did. I was like,
That shit's fucked up.
that's funny.
Like, nobody even wanted to like do like a show about it at first. By the way, it was the way that he was such a bullshitter and going at Blossom on Twitter about it. I was like, okay, dickhead. And he
I
got
honestly
got.
think the funniest thing about this guy is his bio on Amazon for his books. That shit had me dying. He said that what did it say? Like some people compare him to his works to the works of Clive Barker and Harlan Ellison and Michael Crichton. It's like, what?
That's a quote.
Yeah, that's a quote. It literally compares his works to those famous.
What he
writers.
doesn't tell you though is
Classic
that's a
writers.
self-quote.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nobody does that for Johnny Fox.
Apparently, maybe his brother did.
I was
We've
reading
read
through the
reviews.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
reading through the reviews. They were
The
great.
only nice ones, it's that one person in his fucking thread who
Yeah,
even
it's
they
the same
left the thread.
hmm And it also has like a disclaimer thing saying that they got the book free from some free app things. I was
The
like,
person who was giving him a good review didn't even buy it.
no, they didn't even buy the book. And
That's
they reviewed
probably
all
why it
of
was a
his
good
books
review.
and
They
gave it
didn't
5
feel
stars.
cheated.
Yeah.
It's a
They lost
bestseller with
nothing.
like 4 reviews.
And then we started finding 1-star reviews, and those were hilarious to read.
I think it was a Water Jabbers. He cut out one of them specifically, and it was a 1-star review, and it just said not worth the time.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jabbers, he commented on there. He said the most accurate description of Johnny Fox ever.
I mean, we read an excerpt from his book, and it was like not even formulated properly. Like, I was like, any publishing company that looked at this would throw this in the trash immediately because it's not even the right format.
Somebody went in depth on how he doesn't know how to write women. He doesn't know how to write dialogue, and you heard him talk a minute ago, so you know.
And they also said there's too much dialogue that nothing
Wait,
happens
so
in the story. They're just like talking.
Yeah.
Stories? I thought he wrote like something else.
No, he's got like 8 books on there.
He writes
Like,
books,
Yeah.
Alex.
Well, yeah, I knew he wrote a book. I just figured maybe it was like I didn't know it was a story though. I didn't know he was
Yeah.
writing fiction.
And then he writes one with another person that I think we suspect is still him.
We
Lotus
talked about
something.
him for an hour. All he writes is fiction.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
On
That's
Twitter,
All right, I'm back.
On Twitter.
Sorry about that.
That's what I was saying. He should have played off his suicide thing as like a promo for his new book. I'm writing a new book on suicide as a promo.
that would have been bad. That would have been bad, but that's still
It's
kind
a,
of
it's
maybe
a
would have been
commercial
better
for my
than
book
this.
about a guy who pretends to commit suicide on Twitter. I just wanted to research it and see what the reactions were. I mean, still nobody would have believed that. That would have been a better excuse than what he did.
So, how many books does he have? I want to make sure we have that right. I thought it was like
Let
5,
me look it up.
but if it's 8,
I think it was more than 5. Pretty sure.
it's definitely a case of quantity over
Let's
quality.
see.
If he's got 8, not that there's much quality, even if there's a few, but at least
Damn it! I found it yesterday. I gotta find one of them. Click on his name or something. How do you just find authors?
Huh. I guess you'd just search one of his title names. It'd be like Jack Pierce. What was one of his titles?
Oh,
He had
yeah,
a
I
terrible
found that,
list of titles.
Alright, so
Terrible
if I click
list.
On his name, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books. And one of them is some of them are co-written by someone named Lotus Token, which is totally a fake name. And they
That
don't
person
write-
doesn't exist.
Yeah, they don't write
that's been
anything
brought
else
up before. That
except
his
these
co-writer, that's supposed to be a woman, they're not real.
Oh yeah,
That's him wearing a dress.
yeah. I'm thinking they just came up. He came up with a cool name to throw in there to be like, yeah, people think this is a famous person. It's
Yeah.
a cool name, Lotus Token. Totally sounds like something a 12-year-old would make, thinking it sounds badass.
Lotus Token.
One even says a short story, but it's a book. I don't get it. Short stories are really short. They're not. They're not novels. But you probably can't get a paperback of that. Yeah, audiobook. So some of these aren't full books. Some of these are just short stories that he does the audio. That you can get the audio version or download it on Kindle.
That's good.
But some of these are actually full novels.
Oh.
Yeah, you can actually get them on paperback. $14.99 if you guys want to buy this famous Jack Pearson Lotus Token story, The Second Sight.
I know, there's a lot of high star ratings on here.
Yeah. Yeah, most of there's not many ratings on here, but a lot of them are high, which I would suspect is some bullshit.
How weird. I don't know, what are some of the he views here? There's got to be a few he views here.
Let me see if I can find that one that that was the 1-star one we were reading the other day. I was laughing. Yeah, let me read. His biography says, Jack Pierce was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. His writing journey began when he was only 8 years old, where he wrote his first short story. His work has been compared to great works by Clive Barker, Michael Crichton, and Harlan Ellison.
What?
Yep, that's what his biography says, right next to a picture of his dumb face.
That's something that someone allegedly said about him, Alex.
Oh, I got some serious thunder going
I
on.
don't believe it.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to get thunder today, but I
Mhm.
guess you're getting it, Elf.
Yeah, I went slightly south. Oh my god, I can't believe this guy. Yeah, like all these reviews, at the bottom of the review, it always says this. I received a free copy of this book via Booksprout and am voluntarily leaving a review. I feel like that Booksprout thing gives you free copies of books, and when you download them, it leaves like a fake review for you or something.
There's more than one person here that said that this reminded them of Saw.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's basically ripping off Saw. Like,
4 people wake up in a room and told they would all die. They could not find the answer before the clock ran out in 8 hours. Yeah,
that
he
does
tried
sound
to
like
rewrite
Saw,
Saw.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So, I was immediately brought back to the Saw movie. Here, the synopsis of Saw. Down here, this chick. This book reminded me a lot of Saw.
Reminds me of Saw.
I'm pretty sure every one of these are very derivative of some sort of movie you've seen.
Wouldn't shock me. But some people gave him some nice ones there. It was, he got some 4 stars. There's 2 5 stars. Definitely not free books.
Definitely not free books. Yeah, it's funny that everybody who leaves a good review got the book for free.
June 21st, 2020. That would be right when he was trying to tell everybody that he got good reviews. I wonder who wrote that.
Gling.
Someone named Gling.
It's an
Alright,
interesting
so
name.
here's the 1-star review. All right, so I was going to round up and give this 2 out of 5 stars, but the epilogue clinched it for me as a 1 out of 5. You'd expect a horror thriller to have good imagery, scene setting, and good descriptions of emotions. This had pretty much none of the above and was extremely dialogue heavy. I also got some Reddit men writing women vibes from this, as one of 4 main characters was a woman, and when everyone got to introduce themselves using their jobs as an identifier, she was a widow. When she explains that she was in an abusive relationship and now gets to live off life insurance money, she is looked down on for this. The main character, whose POV this is written in, which I also think was a detriment to be in first person, even considers killing her when forced to choose between the 3 others just because she's alone and just likes her money. This also begs for an editor, and he goes through a bunch of examples of like shitty editing job throughout with it. Yeah, in the end they said the end made her wish she hadn't wasted the time.
That's mean. That's mean. 1 star, not worth the time.
Yeah, that was the one.
Let this
Hell of
be
a
a
review.
lesson to me. Do not trust these free ARC sites.
Yeah, see, it's free stories they're
Oh.
giving them, and they probably give them. You probably sign up saying you will give some good reviews or something for certain books.
You'll give reviews for the books as long as you get
Yeah,
them for
and they'll
free.
see for free. They're free.
That
for
makes
reviews.
sense.
Some people just probably give a good review so they can keep getting more free books from people.
Man. That was mean. But pretty in depth. But other people seem to think he's a great writer.
Yeah,
it,
look,
it
he's got-
appears he's
It's got a few 5 stars in there.
yeah, a doctor.
A doctor.
Dr. Patricia Error.
Well, you have Dr. Herb, they have Dr. Patricia. So
Or maybe
Yeah.
they have to leave a review to get these free books, and some of them they just don't read the book, and they're like, "Well, I'll just post up whatever." You know, they just make shit up for the review.
yeah.
Well,
They haven't even
the
read the book.
people that got the free copy, they all have this tagline. I
Yeah.
received a free copy of this book and am leaving a voluntary review.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have to put that disclaimer.
I
I guess.
received a free copy of this book and voluntarily leaving a review. I
Oh.
received a free copy of this book.
Yeah,
and I will
you see that?
Oh,
leave a
man.
voluntary
5-star,
review.
4-star reviews.
That's a bestseller right there.
I wish I never trusted these free book sites.
That's another thing is all the books in the description of his say #1 from the #1 bestseller, but you looked at all his books and he's got barely any reviews on them. You'd think the #1 bestseller would be full of reviews.
A bestseller on what? A free art site?
Yeah, it says right there, like, from the
Second
#1
Sight.
best-selling authors of Second Sight, The Decay, and Dead Meat.
Bestseller on a free site. That's great.
#1 best-selling author from what? Makes no sense. Don't trust Amazon reviews, guys. Don't trust the stars. They're lying.
Fuck
to you.
no.
You can see it here. Here's
No.
the proof.
There was a review that was not from Amazon. I just sent that to you, Akujin. Someone found that, and they had reviewed the book. They were asked to do an honest review. They were asked for this. Asked. They asked. That's all it is. You can't get mad at what happens with this one.
Oh, this is violence.
So, this is violence. It's
I'm
pretty.
very curious as to how many paperbacks he sold, like actual physical.
Oh, he's a bestseller.
Yeah, he's a bestseller.
Bestseller.
Pretty funny.
Dude,
#1 bestseller.
Anybody would
#1
buy that on
author
paperback.
Of 8 copies.
There's 2 authors, #1 best-selling authors.
Well, yeah. DID is all the rage these days.
You know, people buy more of the books after the person's dead, so I mean, his best success is right ahead of him.
Editing, I see editing. They keep saying is a big issue. And
Okay. This is from Nick's Reviews. Second Sight, The Decay, a horror mystery novel. Book 1. This is Nick's review. He gives it 2 stars. He goes, I received the audiobook version in return for an honest review. I was a bit disappointed as the blurb for this sounded quite good. The story itself is okay, nothing groundbreaking, but a nice enough idea, but it's let down by 2 things. 1. Editing. This is an issue for the base story, and it needs sorting before it came to audiobook. It's a constant stream of I did this and I did that. Gets a bit annoying, but my most standout one was something like laughter came from this end of the corridor. It sounded like a children's. This would
that's
be
some
bad.
fucked up grammar. Shit.
This would be bad to read, but when read out loud, it sounds even worse.
It's hilarious because it's like an audible book, so you're listening to somebody read it to you, and they say it sounded like a children's.
Johnny Fox specifically would be a bad person. I hope he doesn't do his own reading here.
Oh my god.
He has a narrator. God, I hope so.
Number
That's-
2, narration. It was a promising start. The voice of the narrator fit nicely with the idea of a detective, and he tried to do the odd voice. Unfortunately, most of the book was read in a bleak monotone. No emphasis was put on anything. Sentences were read oddly at times, and it was hard to pay attention. Sort the writing out and re-narrate it, and it'd probably be a much more enjoyable experience.
So it read like this, like Chills.
Chills is cool. You wouldn't hire me to do an audiobook or to be like a voiceover or whatever. And it seems
you
like they
wouldn't hire
found somebody
Chills either.
monotone and dry.
Son, I disappoint. Son, I disappoint. This is like a father trying to critique something before he puts it up on the refrigerator. And he gave his honest thoughts on it. 2 stars. I still feel he's being generous. He's gonna put it on the fridge. That's fucking bad. But #1 best-selling author. Don't worry about it. He's very successful. Everybody is very envious of Johnny fucking Fox.
I like how he says, sort the writing out and re-narrate. That's like the whole thing. Like, sort the writing out. Like, be a better
Yeah.
writer.
That's only
Brags
the
about being a
entire
writer.
book.
Yeah,
Really?
rewrite the whole book.
You know, the way it's written and then the way the audiobook is read. That's only the entire thing.
This is some shit. He didn't fucking... I don't know if Johnny deserved this before he died. Once he died, sure. But before? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, you haven't read the book. Maybe you'd change
Ah,
your mind.
Maybe I would. Now you make up whatever you fucking want to make up about me, and it can't be as funny as these people's actual reality. You can't.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
just- it's
question.
not how it
Did Johnny
works.
record the audiobook too? I think we might need to find that out.
That was what I wondered that earlier. That would be what's the word? Woeful. That that would have been woeful.
Woeful. What's a bin man?
I think you come by and get the trash. Is that it?
Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah. That's a garbage man, I think.
That's what the British call garbage men, bin men.
Alright. So I'm being insulted in that comment.
Oh yeah, you'd make a good bin man in the UK. Yeah. Basically saying you'd make a good garbage man.
That's good shit.
Fuck you too. Learbot would pay me to read him bedtime stories.
That's one. That's one at least. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot about Johnny Fox. Okay, yes. You do need to show people. There's a dude out here that will fake his suicide to get your attention. Don't feed into that. Don't make it worse, because that's what it will. Don't go to him and, oh, it's okay. No, you're letting him know that kind of shit's okay. That is not fucking okay.
Don't feed the animals.
That. But I don't know. It at a certain point, you get to where you see someone who's like, there's not going to be anyone that does anything dumber or worse than that.
Wrong.
I've gotten past that now. Yeah, I've gotten past that. The man's resurrected himself 3 or 4 times at this point. 3 or 4 fucking times. Can't just keep dying.
Who'll show you?
But, you know, he writes like Michael Crichton and Clive Barker's. I mean, he's got something going for him.
He's a fucking weirdo. He's just a fucking weirdo.
Pretty sure Clive Barker has a handle on grammar. And if not, he
Yeah.
has somebody proofread his shit.
Yeah, those guys all have editors. That's a sheer sign that you're an amateur, is that your book hasn't been edited yet.
Gross.
I'm sure he doesn't do multiple drafts either. You're supposed to do multiple drafts until you like get it down. He probably just writes it straight out on the first draft and just posts it up.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I've just been made aware that Social Injustice Warrior. If Charlie Dango's still in the chat, he just cringed out of his fucking skin. Social Injustice Warrior is hitting up Blossom to try to take up for Chambers.
Ugh.
Social Injustice Warrior. Get fucked, V, you weird little dwarf. Not the good V. Cringy little lying motherfucker. Social climbing hooker. All the flies are coming out because they don't talk about Johnny Fox being dead. Don't do it.
Don't diss Chambers. I'm trying to fuck her.
Don't diss Chambers.
God.
Look, Charlie Dango is still here. Oh, that guy. Jesus. V was gross, especially. He was a pretty fucking gross one. If I remember right. He got very mad that I didn't respond to him when my Twitter was suspended once. When I couldn't respond to him.
You villain.
Evil motherfucker, I know.
I didn't know there were 2 V's.
There is.
Mini V.
I'm glad that I still only know of one V.
Social Injustice Warrior V, I used to help out and try to shout him out on the wrestling channel and shit like that, but as soon as he thought he could get some clout, he's like, oh, Tonka's a liar, Tonka's a liar. That little motherfucker's a liar. He had somebody on air once trying to accuse Mick Foley of raping them. He went on like a 3-week crusade on that shit. He invited me on a stream and hit me with that shit, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That sounds fucking stupid.
I don't know, man. Mick Foley's kind of rapey. He raped me once or twice.
Obviously. Like, even now, spoiler guys, even now, he won't back that up. He'll say, oh, I don't think that was right. No, it wasn't right. That was scummy fucking shit, and that's why nobody likes you. Keep fucking sucking up the fucking everyone suck up.
You want to know what I really like?
What do you like?
I really like when I ask somebody not to message me, to be a messenger for somebody, and they keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's really fucking...
And then
I
they
love
send
that.
other people to you.
And then they call for backup and message me to try to...
These pussified
justify
attention
their
whores.
claim.
Pussified attention whores. Who are going at Herb when they have not had the sack to say a word to me. In years, because now I'm talking about somebody they like. Go fuck yourselves. Scumbags.
Block them.
Get fucked 1,000 times over. Get fucked 1,000 times over. I'm sorry that bitching about me is... I'm sorry it doesn't get you as many clicks as it did before. But your friend pretended to kill themselves last month so that they could try to get some kind of sympathy thing where people would buy their book out of sympathy or some shit. Then they tried to say that anyone who remembers it is lying. Not my fault. Talk to them. Don't talk to Blossom. Don't talk to me. Talk to your fucking friend. Get with them. Make sure they don't do that shit anymore. There's Charlie Dango, and Charlie Dango knows this because he was talking to V at the time. He remembers all this. V did an early Kumite episode, then 2 or 3 months later was throwing Tonka under the bus because he didn't respond to V when V thought he should have. Also because he thought they were friends. That old chestnut.
That one keeps coming up.
I helped somebody on the internet once, and now I need to respond to their DMs every 10 minutes. Even when I'm suspended. Get the fuck out of here. Pathetic. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah. A guy who has wrestling matches where he's playing in a playground with his friends. The worst wrestling matches ever. At the age that he's playing on a playground, pretending to be a wrestler. I had already been a wrestler. I think I'd already had a fight by then. He wishes he could be what I is. He will never be what I is. He is fake funny, has to write shit out for fucking a week before he can say anything because he's just not funny. V Live is woeful. Can I get a woeful, Akujin?
Woeful.
That. Woeful.
Abso-fucking-lutely woeful.
Oh, there's Charlie Dango. He did a video about it. I had Tonka on my stream to talk about it. Then he responded to my stream as though it was the most crushing blow to his ego he'd ever received. It was because he was just lying about everything. I remember this. I ended up talking to him, and he was just lying. And he was like, well, you did this to me. I said, dude, you had already tried to fucking throw me under the bus because I didn't respond to you. Am I not allowed to say that I don't care about you? Is that a big problem? Spoiler, it was a big problem. And now that guy's back. Now he's back. In Blossom's DMs, no less. Get the Clorox out, Blossom. That shit is fucking greasy.
Well, I don't think he would have messaged me had Chambers not have asked him to. Like she reached out to me again after I told her to basically go away. And she's like, I was wondering if I could send someone your way to talk about Tonka's claim of me supposedly accusing him of sexually harassing me. And I was like, what the fuck? Send someone my way to talk about Tonka's claim? What the fuck? And then this guy messages me, and I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Like, fuck off.
She's pathetic.
And she's like trying to give me advice too, like some advice, like.
Some advice. Am I about to turn on you again, Blossom?
Is that Blossom? You were really.
She said also some advice. Get to know if you wish outside of Tonka. Tonka has no idea what I do. Only if you wish to. I do appreciate what you did. Also, I did not record their Discord. I can give you the Twitter account of who did though.
Oh.
No.
She's quite the advice giver. She was giving.
So it abruptly ended when she got kicked out of the Discord, and she wrote a Twitter post about how she was doing it.
But she didn't do it.
That tweet is magically... I wonder if that tweet magically went away, or if that might have got in the Google cache or whatever before. Oh, she was bragging about it. She recorded the Discord, and it was... Yeah, it was all because of how I treated her in a voice chat. All this fucking bullshit. She's such a piece of shit.
And Blossom was so much nicer before she started hanging out with Tonka. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You didn't know Blossom before she started hanging out with Tonka. Nobody did.
Yeah, she showed up. On
Technically, I did.
Did.
I think I met
Her very first
Blossom
appearance.
about a week before she started coming over.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure very few people can make that claim that I knew
many.
Blossom before she came on the Kumite. I can't say that.
Like I can go get my mom. Like you.
Yeah,
like...
but how do I know she hasn't been in Spect Element changed? I want to see an archive.is of your mum.
Yeah. Charlie Dango in the chat again. A guy who was here from episode 1 of this show. When it was just me. And I was doing it on location of something. He said, once the Kumite blew up, every needy jerk-off crawled out of the woodwork to stake a claim like they had helped make it what it became. Then got pissed when Tonka didn't play along. It was routine. A lot of people showed their true colors back then. Those who still remember can't take any of them seriously. That. Best way it's ever been put.
I just think it's fucking insulting that I've been around here for over a year now. Gotten to know Tonka fairly well, do the fucking show with him, and I still, to this day, I have people that want to pull me away from him and try to brainwash me or something to make me think that he's gonna fuck me over.
You're the one in the cult.
If he was gonna fuck me over or do anything remotely negative against me, I feel like he would have fucking done it by now.
You've been around me longer than any of them were.
So it's just it really is insulting because I do think highly of Tonka, and the fact that people think that they can pull me off to the side and spew some bullshit at me to make me change my mind. It's not gonna fucking happen. It really isn't gonna happen. So don't bother wasting your time.
Yeah.
Because I will always stay over on the side. Always.
No, it's totally good. Look, you don't realize this, Blossom. You were brainwashed by me. You're the one in a cult. You don't have evidence on the Wayback Machine. You don't. None of the shit that gets said gets backed up over here. They definitely back shit up over there. They don't make shit up and lie about people like they did about you yesterday and fucking fabricate shit about you. That doesn't happen.
It's just like the people that come to me and try to tell me that Tonka's scummy. They're the ones being scummy. So fuck right off. Because I'm not going to play that game. You're full of fucking shit. Stop it. Get some help.
Anyhow.
Stop it.
Most people don't behave this way. Not the way these people did, anyway. There are a lot of those guys. They will beg for anyone to come watch their show now. They're fine with any low-quality piece of shit doing low-quality shit. You can be a piece of shit in the chat. You can be a piece of shit to anybody you want. You can harass people. Whatever you want to do. When I say harass, I don't mean call them a dumb fucking idiot, a fucking piece of shit. I don't mean any of that. I mean harass them. Harass their family. Do that shit. That's all fine as long as you watch my show. Fuck that and fuck you. You want to be a piece of shit, you can go over there and do it. That didn't fly with them. And now a lot of them have tried to come back. Fucking like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, like Failure and Geek trying to get me to come talk to him again. Get fucked. They come out and say everything that I had said about Andy was true like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
And now they're like, hey.
I said it.
That was some shit. They say everything I ever said about fucking Andy, it was all true. And they're trying to fucking get back in. Get the fuck out of here. That's a weird breed of desperate piece of shit on the internet.
It's also
Not comfortable in their own skin.
It's also a little bit amusing that people want to like come to you and tell you that you're right. You're like, I know, I was there.
Please tell me again how I was right while I watch it happen.
Fucking Charlie's saying, my old streams were literally Kumite group therapy sessions for people who wanted to talk to Tonka but couldn't, so they talked to me. That sounds... What Akujin, the word?
Woeful.
That.
Abysmally woeful.
It was brutal. It was brutal. That's what it was like for a while. Everybody trying to fucking get on the show, and fucking Failure wanted to be a co-host of the fucking show because the show started doing well and his streams nobody gave a fuck about. He couldn't stand it. He would beg for the link from the guest to come on the show. That's a thing that happened. I would be talking to someone else and he was so fucking pissy about it. Then, Failure's not included, so he would come in and just annoy the fuck out of everybody.
Fucking Crucial Bunny DM me. He's like, some advice, hun. It's not that Tonka saw you have to watch out for. It's Alex.
No.
Wow. What do you have to say about that, Alex? That's the real fucking tea right there.
The real tea.
You hair flipping, bottle having motherfucker.
Most people.
I do have both of those things.
Sparky threw the sunglasses thing instead of the puke thing. I guess it's in hangover mode. The smiley face has finally reached the hangover. And then Sparky threw another 10. Said, so if Johny writes horror books, maybe he is getting inspiration from the story of a man who died and his spirit is still on Twitter thinking he is still alive. Yeah, maybe it's an ARG. Maybe we're all being played on this. Charlie Dango said something else again. And it's really true. I'll give away a little more knowledge. Whenever I would have to talk to Failure about his feelings about the show and how he felt left out and any of that shit, the other person in the call was Charlie Dango. That's why that guy, whenever he talks, I know that he knows what he's saying. You don't have to trust it if you don't want to, but that would be the other guy in the call. He used to go by something else. He did a stream before my stream that I actually watched and enjoyed. And then it ended up becoming a bunch of people going on because of that. And then he stopped streaming because he was fucking annoyed with all the people. I was getting there. I was fucking getting there. Because I don't like the fucking weird internet dipshits. They're fucking cringy. But Failure's like, hey, I think we could do this with the show. I think we could do this with the show. It's I've had conversations with Failure, with that guy having to sit there and listen to it enough to where he can sit there and think and remember all of this shit being talked about 100 times back when everybody like, oh, the show was so great back then. Fucking hated that show. Fucking hated it. Hated the people around it. Couldn't stand them. Couldn't stand Failure. Couldn't stand fucking Andy. I tried to be fair to them. Because I thought maybe I'm just being an asshole because everybody's saying I'm just being an asshole. But Failure, legit, a whiny fucking bitch. Made shit fucking annoying. People like fucking V Infuso who didn't get a DM while my fucking account suspended and acts like I didn't get 50 fucking DMs in the past fucking hour when I was on Twitter. Twitter was a fucking waste of time. Couldn't stand that shit. There's one stream. Charlie Dango probably remembers this. This is the best example. I know that it still exists. I'll go and find it and unprivate it just so everybody can know it exists. I'm on a stream talking to Ghastly. Failure DMs Ghastly like, oh, I messed up. I don't have the link. And Ghastly sends it to him because he thought it was okay. Failure came in and just completely ruined the whole goddamn thing. Ruined the whole thing to such an extent that I stopped talking and I just ended the stream in the middle. As soon as we were off the air, I fucking dog cussed him. Didn't talk to him again for like a fucking week while he's begging in my DMs for me to talk to him again. I fucking dog cussed him. I don't know. I talked to my dog better than I talked to him that day. It was fucking bad. He pissed me off to no fucking end. If you've been around the fucking show since it started, like everybody likes to pretend they have, then you know which one I'm talking about. I was speaking to Ghastly about it, like right there at the beginning of the Gulf City stuff. And all of a sudden he came in, he was playing some fucking song, and it was annoying, and he was trying to make it about him, and he was trying to be nobody wanted him there. And it became very clear. And then the show just ends. Like, just no sign off, no any, just fucking ends. And as soon as it was over, I cussed him out for about 5 minutes straight. He started to say something, and I left the call. That would be how that played out.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Well, it doesn't sound like me toward any of you because none of you are as fucking needy as Failure.
Oh, God. Wow.
I've never had to treat you guys like that.
Actually, just not to us. Yeah.
I looked in the chat. Nico says I was probably there, but I don't remember. I don't know. I know Charlie Dango was there because he was in the chat and he was like, fucking Failure. I remember looking in the chat and fucking he was there, fucking Failure. He was just like that then.
That does sound like Failure.
That was his thing. He was a whiny dude. People like Chambers of the Heart, that was Failure's crew. Les Reptile, that's Failure's crew. Charlie says, it wasn't Viva La Raza, was it? No, it was some folk fucking song. Like, I'm talking to Ghastly about the Gulf City shit. And he comes in and he's just like, hey, listen to this song. And he plays it. In between everything we're trying to fucking say. And we both just say, fuck it. And we leave. Show just ends. Oh, Jessica says they remember. There's one. He's fucking terrible. Needy and terrible. They were all like him. But there was something about that dude crying all the fucking time. It would make me feel bad. You end up feeling bad for him. I never felt bad for Chambers. Never will. Never gonna feel bad about fucking being Fuso. Ever. They can whine into the fucking ether. Fuck them. But there were so many people back then that were just like that. Oh, there are people watching your stream. I'm your best friend. I'm your biggest supporter. Oh, I love it. I watch all the... Go fuck yourself. That is fake as fuck. And that's all over fucking YouTube. But it was especially here for about 2-3 months. Which, by the way, that was the whole run everybody bangs on about. I was able to deal with annoying internet people for 2 or 3 months before I said, fuck off. The whole run that everybody taught. About 3 months. And I told them to fuck off. People act like it was a big eternity or some shit. I think most of my relationships in life have lasted longer than that. Oh, Jessica says be Pacific. Yeah, guys. If we're going to talk about Chambers, we got to be Pacific. Pacific Chambers? Yeah, be Pacific. Pacific. Well, that was it. She didn't know it was specific. She didn't know that it's a different word. She kept saying, hey, Pacifically. Tell me what you're talking about. Pacifically?
Her area of expertise is wireless, not English.
That's fucked up.
Fucking dumb. Just fucking dumb.
Based on what you just said, it really wouldn't surprise me if books were proofread, but they were proofread by Chambers.
Is that Lotus Token? Chambers, fuck out of here. Like, you have this goof troop of the fucking internet, and they all think they're detectives. Like Chambers, she sees herself as, she's somebody who speaks out against. I speak out. She's the annoying fucking neighborhood watch lady. Like you have the homeowners fucking association, and you have the annoying chick with the dumb fucking hair, who's annoying the piss out of every fucking buddy on the entire fucking road because she thinks everybody needs to have the same color fucking house, and everybody needs to think the same fucking thing, and everybody needs to be friends, and everybody needs to get along with her and do what she thinks. Fuck her.
The pre-meme Karen.
That. Fuck out of here. Specifically, what are you talking about, Joy? This is the lady who got into a battle of wits over some shit with Joy Sparkle. Joy Sparkle, I got nothing against her, but she made Joy Sparkle seem like a fucking, just a master of fucking going toe to toe with people and talking. For all the shit people say about Joy, she looked like a fucking world beater that day. All the shit that Chambers have been talking about her and saying about her for months and fucking videos and streams and shit. Piece of shit is what fucking she looked like. Chambers is a fucking goon. Just an idiot. A fucking hall monitor on the internet. Shut the fuck up. You're not the crossing guard, Chambers. Shut up and go make a grilled cheese for your fucking... She's married.
Oh, God.
Okay, so go make him a fucking grilled cheese. Go be a fucking wife or some shit. Get off the internet. You're not a detective. You're not wise. You don't have the wits about you to investigate a goddamn thing. You're an idiot.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah?
You don't say.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Fake laughter. Nervous laughter.
Alright, I think I'm gonna duck out. I got a couple things I need to do around the house.
Wise man.
That's legal.
I think we're gonna end in the soon too. Do you plan to barf on yourself today?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm starting a stream where I'm gonna drink a bottle of vodka and barf all over myself.
You're gonna make a $30 profit?
Yeah, for $30. Totally.
Fuck.
That's what I do all the time. It's my dream job.
It's the dream job.
Don't forget to stream it.
Yeah, for sure. To my
better.
7 people that are watching.
Let them see it.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
It's a good time. Be safe, Alf. Oh, Marino's, he's in the chat. He said, Blossom, you're doing great, fam.
Marino. I'm trying very hard. I'm glad you recognize it.
Thanks, Marino.
Also, hi, Marino.
Marino. Okay. Now, we've went for a hot minute. We've told a great many tales about a great many people.
There was much woe to be had.
Much woe to be had.
Weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Gnashing and gnashing of teeth. Who do you think lost out the worst? We'll give you the list. Chambers, Jack Pierce, the author, #1 bestseller, or Cog? Who had the worst weekend?
I'm gonna say Johny.
You think Johny had the worst weekend out of everybody?
Yeah, because there are people that will watch Cog destroy himself. But Johny is out here struggling. Like, he's faking suicides. He's trying to do whatever he can to get an audience.
It's really hard to argue against that. That's really fucking hard to argue against. Alex, who do you think lost out the most?
Cog.
You think Cog lost out the most?
Yeah.
His Freedom Day.
He looked miserable. He looked off. It's hard for me to. It's just. Well, Johnny Fox to me never really had anything to lose. Whereas, I mean, he was never anywhere to begin with. He was never a big name. And Cog, he had some kind of following, right? And he probably still will, but he just looked like such a goofball up there, man. His shirt looks like shit. He looked like a hobo.
He looked like a fool, yeah.
Yeah, he looked awful.
Buffoonery. Oh, Mabel Donkey's in the chat still. That was Johnny Fox's favorite person to reply to, not named Blossom, yesterday. Same thing with Cog. They were blamed on many things. So was Chris. Those are the two that they went at that weren't Blossom. These people were getting fucked up by women on the internet. Feel bad for them. Feel bad.
Chris.
They gotta feel bad for these lads. But I read what Charlie Dango said again. If I ever see Charlie Dango in chat, I'll read every fucking thing they say if I see it. They've been here long enough to get that. They've had to put up with shit you people don't even understand. He said, Chambers came in losing. Johny never hit in the first place, so Cog, he lost the most.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I can agree with that. I think maybe Cog did lose the most.
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. There's a lot to that take, and I can go with that.
You know who I think lost the most?
Who?
Blossom.
Blossom lost the most?
Having to deal and listen to all of these motherfuckers, having them all in her inbox, consuming time.
Well, Chambers was really the only one that kind of ticked me off because I openly said, I'm not interested in playing this, talk to me on behalf of Tonka bullshit. Johny made me laugh when he DM'd me. I was like, you're so full of shit. Yeah, Chambers is just fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm. That's some shit that happened.
Usually whenever somebody's got, something to say to Tonka, they'll either go to Blossom or Vamp. They avoid me, and they don't talk to you. So, I feel like they kind of get the rough end of the stick in that way.
Yeah, do they think I'm gonna mediate and, cushion the blow? I'm just gonna stand in front of them while Tonka just fires shots? No!
Fuck that. Fuck them. I don't get it. If you want to get a hold of me, you can ask for it. With the exception of Chambers, I'll never speak to Chambers again. Saying that bullshit she said, fuck that and fuck her. Go rot in the bowels of wherever the fuck you came from.
Well, I searched her Twitter to try to find some tweet, and I found her like talking about how like Vamp wasn't loyal to Tonka, and I'm like, who the fuck are you to say that? And how the fuck would you know that? Like, fuck off. Why would you?
She's been trying to stir shit since
Yeah.
everybody met her. She's fucking pathetic.
Oh, after IBS things got leaked. Okay, fuck off.
Nothing
know
was
Vamp,
leaked to
and
that
I know
fucking degree.
Tonka. Right.
Nothing was fucking leaked. She's
know,
a
yeah.
lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the thing, though. It leaked. Some
They
people
just
made
say
up some
things.
bullshit. That's what happened. I mean, if you're gonna come out with the claim that Vamp wasn't, faithful to Tonka, well, unless Vamp fucked you, shut the fuck up.
Or present some kind of proof that that happened. Get something other than people had to say that because everybody else was cheating on every fucking body else at the time. I'm sorry that I mentioned the thing about Andy and Boober Lee getting together. I mean, T-Clips getting together. I mean, no, that never happened. He was with Sinead. He is a good Christian boy. Get the fuck out of here. Not like everything I said. It always gets fucking backed up. In time, they all admit to you that I was telling the truth. Fuck them. Like, there's like, people were saying, I think it was like Blossom, somebody said Tonka won or some shit on Twitter. I can't fucking remember. Like, well, Tonka won what? Simple. I'm the only fucking one out of these people leading anything close to a happy life. My extent of anything on the fucking internet, we get on a show and we give out for a fucking couple hours. That's it. Talk some shit. We have fun. We know what fun is. We don't spy and do all this goofy shit. When I say spy, I mean dumb shit. Like, people will pretend they are spies and detectives and try to bust people for shit on the internet like they fucking know something. It's become very popular with the kids in that fucking commentary bullshit. It's cringy as shit. Tonka didn't win because Tonka's like, I'm here on YouTube still and all those fucking idiots are gone. Tonka didn't win because I'm still fucking doing this and they all make like what, like $30 or some shit. And people did that before the fucking show even started. Tonka won because Tonka has a happy life. There's not one of you that I would trade 5 minutes of my life to. Wouldn't do it. Tonka won because Tonka's life is better than yours. Tonka is happy.
Shiny, happy, Jin laughing.
Just the happiest motherfucker. Just the happiest. Yes, I yell and shit on the show. Do I turn the dial up some so it's entertaining and fun to listen to? Yes, I'm having fun. People have fun listening to it. Yeah. Mine goes off, I'm fine. It's rare that people get yelled at that fucking much. Not super rare because I'm a loud motherfucker. I was raised by my grandparents. They had bad hearing. I'm a loud guy. It's okay. Everything will be fine. Everybody's cool over here. That's why I won. I'm not surrounded by people who hate me waiting for my dad to bring home some liquor for the evening. I'm not falling asleep and pissing myself on streams. I'm not fucking throwing up all over my fucking self because I'll do anything for a donation. It's fucking... I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm doing what I want and I'm happy. Anyway.
Also, leader of a cult. That's got to be a bonus. It's got to have its perks.
Obviously. Having the scum of the fucking internet hating me to no fucking end when I'm not even where they're at. Like, they're all swinging at a ghost on Twitter. You got my account suspended live on air, remember, guys? Why are you fucking talking to me? I'm not there, dipshits. Get over it. It was okay when I got flagged down. Nobody spoke up then, and now you're, Tonka, get a Twitter. Suck my fucking dick. I'm happy. I don't need to speak to you. I don't need to know you. You keep being weird little internet dipshits. I'm going to keep living a happy life and doing what I fucking want to. You motherfuckers are barely fit enough to get up and go get some food and make it for yourself or any shit like that. I fucking wrestle. I can drive. I'm not a drug-addled, alcoholic fucking weirdo. Life is good. Yeah, there's a worldwide pandemic, but I'm fine. With the exception of, the whole world might fucking end or some shit everybody says. Who gives a fuck? I'm happy. I'm happy today. Leading a happy life. That's how you fucking win. Giving a fuck about what somebody thinks on the goddamn screen that you're looking at any given moment. That's not how you win. Faking a fucking suicide because you want people on a screen to love you. That's not how you win. Be fucking happy. Do things you want to do.
Isn't there a saying that goes along those lines? The best revenge against people that owned you is to be happy, live a happy life, be successful. Pretty sure.
I've heard that.
Some sort of saying.
I've heard that. Nothing makes people angrier than that. Nothing makes people angrier than that. I'm picking up on that. I'm not even on Twitter. People are spamming Blossom as the show's on. They'll tell you, the show's irrelevant, show's irrelevant. I know you're creepy motherfuckers. I ain't crazy. I know you here. Go fuck yourself. I'm happy.
Yes, you.
You're fucking sad. Yes, you. If you're thinking of me, you. Fuck off. Me? Yeah, you. If you're in the chat and you're like, what, you mean me? Yes, you. Specifically you.
Pacifically.
Specifically you. Okay, I'll read these gimmicks and then we're gonna do a thing and we're done. We're out of here. Okay, Gunsky just threw 5. There's nothing there. I appreciate it, but there's nothing there. If Gunsky says something they meant to put in the super chat, I'm gonna try to go back down there and catch it because that would be a shame for it to have been an error. Somebody threw $5 and they didn't get to say their thing. Killing Joke through 2 and said they are so internety. I think that was the term that Tie-Dye Vince Russo used. The guy from that red, yeah.
Yes, internety.
They're so fucking internety. You gotta get the fuck out there. Do some life. You'll have something to talk about on your internet things, man. You'll have something to fucking talk about. I'm telling you. Do it. Heyman through Tune said the greatest revenge is living well. Accurate.
That's true. Yeah,
I
it
think-
really is.
I think Neo
Accurate.
said
Oh, that was Neo?
that. Yeah.
It was Neo or Louis Armstrong. One of the two. Dr. Herb said for an irrelevant show, it regularly triggers dipshits to respond.
Accurate.
Yeah. You got to get to a point where you realize that there is nothing that people can make up about you that will be as hilarious and pathetic as what their reality is. And that's what we show here. Yeah, hard. Not a big deal. And Gunsky said no error. We good, fam. Alright, appreciate the 5, sir. Appreciate the 5. Anyway! Blossom, you want to say a thing?
Yeah, guys, make sure you stick around after because we're going to play something really cool for you guys. I think you guys are going to really like it. So make sure you don't leave until like the show's over.
There's something very important. And to make sure that nobody misses it, let's go ahead and make it over now. Also, I may do a Twitch stream later. Don't count on it. But if I don't, Vamp will. And she's almost at like 800 fucking subscribers on Twitch or followers. I don't know however it works over there.
Followers, yeah.
That, whatever. Okay, so that, and stick around. There's something very important playing. It's very important. The outro today is super fucking important.
Make sure you don't click.
It's so important. You're gonna regret it if you did. Akujin, go ahead. I walked away. I hope he ended.
Are you tired of
It's
news?
gonna happen.
I hope he did it.
He's doing it. Doing it live.
Walking out. Going out the door. Going up.
I'm still watching the stream and
I
listening.
know. Hang on a second. God damn, the fucking thing is being a bitch.
These guys agree.
We are still live, Akujin.
I know that. All right. The thing, it didn't want to like fit the screen. So I had to
Akujin, come on! What are you doing?
Fuck off.
You're bringing the whole show down, Akujin.
Are you tired of news that matters? Frustrated with bad information and commentary? Sick of the spin? Problem solved. Introducing Paul Heyman with sports and politics. Relevant Larry with current events and science. Blossom, the meteorologist memologist with weather and memes. This is KNN, Kumite News Network. That's interesting.